How ignorant for them to Now in 1966, we were at the threshold of winning our economic independence. The same people who tried to sabotage our winning of political independence 9 years ago have now struck to sabotage our economic independence and are systematically dismantling our socialist gains and achievements. Before the traitors and the rebellious National Liberation Council tried to usurp power during my absence from Ghana, Ghana was a haven to which the oppressed from all parts of Africa could come to carry on their struggle. It was a haven for freedom fighters, for independence and against colonialism. The name of Ghana was revered all over the African continent as a staunch friend of the oppressed. African brothers from South Africa, from Rhodesia, from Mozambique and Angola, from the so-called Portuguese Guinea and the Cape Verde Islands and other oppressed colonial areas were given hospitality amongst us. Do you think that this is something of which we needed to be ashamed? Not at all. On the contrary, it was something of which we should be justly proud. Haven't we proclaimed that the independence of Ghana is meaningless until it is linked up with the total liberation of Africa? Now,
Kwabena Bobie Ansah on the Citizen Show. Stay with Kwabena Bobie Ansah. All the politics you can know on Accra FM 100.5. Tune to the Citizen Show with Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Yeah, yeah.
developing the agricultural potential of the Afram Plains. The Afram Plains is one huge expanse of land that for many years has been cut off from the rest of the country because of the difficulty in entering the Afram Plains and then the river systems that almost completely surround it. And so, like you said, this new bridge over
Enra was super. Monday no was mega. Tuesday no sunijnim. And we are here today. Na edi akwako gu ochina. Afe na do afidi ato. Ma me fa na se ma kache ne be preach yo. Ti ma me fa asida ema kache. Na Moses sampa tu kwai. Ana ko leave. Which? But you can not leave. Leave. Okay. Anyway, so and then come on be very straight. The baby be no across the country. Just stay put. Na ibidin komo. Na Kwabena Bobie busa me ibi. Say Ghana met you for No more than fear and panic. And I'm a Museni. We are Kwabena or they are to TikTok no busa busa. We are near fear and panic. And I know crowd on me as I'm a Miami interior minister, Echo Crowd Obia. When him say last week, you know, I'm say Thursday, Friday to Sunday, no. A man for Minipabi or your events organizer, Ephraim. Say, now our weekend program, so he was forced to cancel it because Oman on be attend this show no, baby sending no message back say Omuntimi Emma because of a year announcement na abano into Omuntimi Emma program, so he was forced to cancel it, and according to sources, no, most of a year events on some for weekends, the organize staffs, even a binum crack walk and all that. Omo cancel baby. So no omu busa says ano omu timi see you Gmet ana nam see no law no sa law no sa article no na minnim no se bia omuma also name a message busa so mbetimi asiu Ghana met you nam so I don't know unless maybe they test the law. Menka so bia amfa met you from kokoto menka sa mesrew me na make a kire omo say maybe they can test the law. This na when you say last week, you know, Omka say better Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Na ya down bako o sunyai o kra na ire say oko baby aba. Say so no 4 days ni dia onyama oko say na girl ho briku ya wada nso na anto ya fia da anto na ire no freze nso na anto ma fio so ma wabobu aro afa ne ntare ne niam okwa we 4 days ya se beto ya wada efia da nyemenda kwasi ada na okache ne so okọ baabi na or since no eto dia obetwen na Sunday waba because yesi krum beye basa pa and also mura Matias ya wada fabu if you ada fabu akoya ni abridge met for anyway Neo that music will be even in Europe. The predictions of the weather is not 100%. It always changes. Ghana met you cannot be sued. Same. All right. Okay. Neo that educate kakra. Also we do omukokota enye. But omo organizing event no. Eyom cancel omo event last week no. Ene ebusa say ombetimi akokota na. Because obi wa yam fan say on say sa event planners no. Ebi omtimi ya no quarterly ahead. Wa invest, wa renting place no ehon niema ne ade. An announcement ne buy. Say Thursday, Friday. And I didn't so met your phone say boni said that the share weekend. Say a hopper and a better. So on a more serious note, I'm for Boka. Yeah, I'm for Boka. Most of the events they cancelled it. But near that is we know see take against them. So that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Prince Amwabin are joining in Neo Dati Mills is here. Okay, thank you, Neo Dati. Watching us live from Finland. Pastor Delay is here. And I told you, Satoki. Oh, dear, also go on with a wap a yame. Now, the Thursday, Friday, you know, Namini Kruma. You are. Ya down for none one cock game. Ya wada anto. If you are the anto, then you see ombrefia or so omma. Ligby Adams. Okay, so Ligby Adams is here with us. And Pame, when say Madame for Michael, Citizen TV. Ja Tony Fio. Anapai ana meti ho asem ti Michael baby a will be ano kafra bro accept our sympathies kafra. All right, so bet me join here our Facebook page bet me join here on other platforms Western region Elembele bet me join here West End FM. So then Central region on Benya FM, other platforms. Matthew Asari say Bobie, you are live our time and Total Filling Station. Your friend me Anchor to Anchor me da say Sankofa Kofi GH. And so I say Benjamin Pole, salute commander, all the best, thumbs up. Grace Abna Doku, good afternoon, Bobie. Some of us needs the rains badly. We don't have Ghana water in our area. Punkatamanso, number 2, Teachers Island and Elite Kingdom. I see. Grace Abna Doku and Kwame when we say Sanyama we metia ana yeme yakakra at this age and when you have a community omunya tap water is some way, but you see you destroy your environment. It's not like Ghana water cannot provide you. It's not like they can't provide, but the way I say Galam saying crowd and can't watch him. It's like everybody is tired. You understand? It's like everybody is tired because look at the work Amabua and Naimus. But every day, bia 2 boys, you know, Oh. Philip Kwabre, a Kase Master, dam broker, Kente Thread Shop. The cleaning up exercise is the best way to promote good hygienic. Greetings to my daughter from Paul Manswecha and my mother, Auntie Mary of Jeniso. Amenyaglo, long time. Who are you? Hey, Akoi. Shim. Neodate is asking why can't USA give us our father Ken Oforiatta back? Same way we have given them a Butreka. Commander, good afternoon. Clemens Kuchika. A Butreka, 70 my boss, a Felix Kwachofusu. SME honorable Timame and Kanwasem Bia. But with the enemy position was our way so. Yes, I'm so born in Kwasi Asem so. Nkolana yeshe ombetimi ya brofi this and data we yenche wahu akronfo no omunu ebu Bank of Ghana ni akronfo no wo ho akronfo pa no omom ye dangerous no ye omom fa ye oman ni sika we go for free ho which is cool so anya me voice yo eya fia na kasa Bobie Ansah sesi a ade amo ya butrika no enye Mr. Bobie wedi mame nkasa kakra ade amo ya na nkola wabewi asika abrofie no amo ya obuso ndata oh afia jai de okeka no na enye hey omo de no ko. So you see this water issue. Kwame, ayasem. Communities ni bebre nyansu. Say obi aja I say you see ayana homete. Ahomete. But JM wabeshia problem. Yes. JM sometimes I know I am a mobo. Wabeshia serious problems. Obi abeji o man every Akufo-Addo neighbor o mi ansem no ho. Eti say efie na bodamni na tifie no mu. Ena afi ne etu bodamni no na you can imagine the kind of that is what JM is going through. So sometimes you can't blame NDC government, you can't blame JM so much. So be the ATS, Abayon at the ATS, ATS Galamse, National Security for to Galamse, Gaja. Now I'm saying, now I'm doing money break. So this guy, National Security Coordinator, and your friend say, what is his name? What is it? Razak, very good. Now, almost say, almost actually Razak shame to say, said the almost time, almost go as you know. Akufo-Addo time, they take national security cars to the forest. You have armed robbery, you know, normally state cars call armed robbery. That is Kwame, yeah. Say Akufo-Addo neighbor o mi ahun. Any MPP for Ghana na the way nyame asi ayeye no. Kekwaya nka SNDC for the omo faso no. And Ghana for the omo faso no. So transgene and 70 be one say in say your first state car from presidency echo armed robbery. Hey. That is the level you're sinking you. That very low. For national security cars, the co forest. Go to Galamsey. You know. So when somebody use 8 years to damage the environment, then they turn back and come and tell you, use 1.5 years to solve it. On say it doesn't make sense. Maybe 8 years are saying, but what I saw do 1.5. Yes, you are 16 months in government. Solve it right now. Tiaman for complaining, Ghana water is not able to function well. Nipa bebre nyansu Kwame. Say typhoid ne ayi na ekum nkrofo. Because the kind of water people are using. You could di abonten kra no anhwe ba bia bedidi a. Asesa niema potrodoma mo ano. Ene ya ne okanse di ho nkomo no. We clean up ya ye be no ochina any Saturday. Ombe clear got home any other places they will clear it all right, but the normal Ghanaian culture, we will leave the space after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when nobody is watching. The same people are back to the same place. That is our problem. That is our problem. Then they want the president to come and fix it. Oh, unipa bako for obede. Yes, the president akotna aeroplane share form. Now one aeroplane ko and one oh. Sa MPP for we know. Say, Udri wa Kwame. Well, we say flood in sea Akufo at the time. And no far car fire actually ha. And no kojina or River home. And what again? I know. And one and Okoye. Well, who the damage, you know? And omo eja was at least now the president can appreciate what we are going through. But see, we are the municipal assemblies, the district assemblies. The president cannot come from the office. Say vice president and chief of staff and to me me can't tell MC ni say what Jimmy tone. And you see I hear people talking, yes, me I agreed that you keep on firing. But the point is over fire confirm time. Yeah, Jimmy necessary. Kwame, yeah, Jimmy necessary. That is why me I don't even worry my head over this keto kreku no. Oba any keto kreku. Yamfa for yan TGF in for Enfa Ghana ni for same. Yeah, Jimmy, yeah, you are born stupid people. So to be a president in Ghana, Charlie, to be Piankuwa, now no. What the pa? Yeah. Because see, they will clear those places, then later assembly no. The black politician Ghana umpel around. Yeah, you clear the people, you clear the place. How have you planned to secure the place so that the people will not come back? Because in every society, we have stupid people. Oh, why? We will come back. Meet any MC. Ask him, say, Timo clear area. What is next? And we catch say, oh, we will come back. By the time they will go and sit down at the assembly, think of Uncle. So within 2 months, the people are back at the same place. Kumasi say, clear, then the people come back. Because after clearing them, we just leave the space. And the space is there. Nobody is thinking for us. So, okay, quickly, Yanyan say, you know, Ghanaians only fear military government. Yes, of course. I mean, but Kwame, you can be a democratic government and still behave like a military government. Say, baby, I do know. Uchi obi kura bon ma ewo eyi Lord Kwemu a Ghana for can you because Ghanaians need say Ghana for show be an nsemo odin a obe may set up. Yeah, they are looking for a government and nsemo odin obe may obi atran because look, you solve the problem, you still have stupid people. And then said the anano you can bring the dollar to 1 cedi. You can bring fuel to 1 cedi. You can bring inflation to 0.0. You can reduce iron rods, reduce oil, reduce rice prices and all that. But when there is no discipline in the system, all these indicators that is why somebody can ask, Adentina yate dollars so yate fuel so na Adentina yate $2 fame. Na people for busel. Yeah. Enya omo yampo on any pen people ni wajimi. Enya no yampo say, oh, for the first time, yenya reduction in this. Then which means there is something wrong with the citizens that we need to deal with. Sabe jo mama on bi nwura fie mu nkonko kum obi a wagimi bia. But say ehu kakra bus system no mu a me hu say muntaka enra so am the bill bi eko community service bill 2026 mo so omo de ko na nka mpese o de corporal punishment ka ho wa ti enema bi ti say baller ene wakwa ni asibe bi ni sa ade no ye ni time a ye baba be tena ho na ya baba be di wasem ye chiwa ya bomma se ni ma na akwa ni si ya ni ma mpotem wono ano nkola wo ho ye do to table so ya bomu ama 150 kings bon 50 wachi 50 o 250 nti odi wachi ka ho enye ye o tena se enye ye o nante enye ye. Oh, we should do something. We should do something radical. Where you be cleaning, they will go back. Oh, send you a better 10 year Fabi Park and see Kama. Said the Enra Mecano. Oh, from my military for no. We should live with them and the police people within communities. Rebecca Ajaloko says Ghanaians are very stubborn people and the authorities are also not serious. I say, no, somebody should slap somebody. Richard Aquas is watching you live from UAE. Sometimes I pity the president, but he promised to lead, so be it. Yeah. The damage now, JM I think this cleaning should be done twice in a month. So 4 days in a month, and we will get results. You see, if knew that you cleaning the and secure the place at Enko baby. You come back after 2 months and come and meet same problems. Lamdi says John Mahama government is quick to extradite its nationals to America while criminals like Ofratas enjoying in America. This matter I don't want to talk so. Grace says, well, in my area, I depend solely on raining water. We can't even get water to buy from water tankers. Our roads are terrible. Pong Katamansu, number 2, Teachers Land and Elite Kingdom. Ojaba Gabaski. Willie Panzo, Commander, you are live and clear. At Guyana, South America. Hey. Really mean Guyana my barber show. My barber show. Yes, Guyana pa. Kwame. Say Guy. You see the way? Yeah, yes, Guyana. Guy. No. I see a super ball. Guyana. Also, Guyana, Trinidad Tobago. Oh no. Hey, Jai. Jai. Yes, sir. Jai. I see a mood down. One way said, Chichi Bibri, sad to say. You can't build a country with softness and gentility in the midst of indiscipline and stubborn people. Yes, of course. You got to crush them. You have to crush them. They say, a man for Nyansu. It's not like Ghana water need the capacity. Omoko pompier free him. So na say. Obitimi could see a dying AC main pipeline. Casio. No be could see a dying so. Oh, Charlie. A kaya we can't do the writing. Say ni panu skill. So when you hear you, a chroma Kwame the difficulty any government ebe facing. Escafo na Jimmy. Ehiafo Jimmy. Yeah. Chroma escafo Jimmy. They are very stupid. I'm telling you. Chroma escafo, ode chroma escafo 100% jinawa. Kwame, about 80% are mad people. Wabodam enwenyeska. Wabodam enwenyeska. And you see, the most dangerous person is somebody who is stupid and has money. Also, yeni niska ni hunyehu. Yes. Now, why Jimmy Crass had it to fear? Where he had a beko. Basically, was Canas Wajimia were very dangerous to society. Scani was ka. Yes, what be a bibia? And it's what Jimmy want me many year pet society say ya no. And me will be Oscar Wajimia. Me man distance. Me dear ground connection because or you're too dangerous to humanity. So for to say what the AK-47 Asha Akola ansem. Akola 10 years, 12 years. Yeah. Ata Junior Bamfu says, Commander, you are really an honest person. God richly bless you from UK. But me hon yo sa ata. Me hon yo sa. Me nyetri ni sa mesrewa. Na da bu nse mi di bonu no ho gasa. Ba me boni am di ni de mi anam di tia me ho. Me jima ni papa. Beyond that, obi asa nyama sembio. Yeah. Musa Gaza says most Ghanaians are misbehaving in the name of democracy. That is the reality. But you see, you can still practice democracy and be hard on the people. Kwame baby I do know. Say JM Kaso obe shaky system no. Am for be budget so. Yes. Anse Kumasi Zuba no adwuma omoye no. Na Kumasi for no be na fight nkrofo no mo fight Zuba no mo. Yes. Kumasi for no be so sorry. Because now Obia who the danger ahead. We are faced with the realities. We are faced with the realities. So now Kofi Adams I out there. See if any scandal will hit Mohammed's government, it will definitely emanate from this Ministry of Sports. It's surprising Kofi Adams, with such an experience in politics, will stoop so low and allow himself to be used by the rogues at GFA. And family. Sidak says the problem we are having as a country is the literate and educated people in our society. Yeah. You know, the more we acquire knowledge, book knowledge, the more we become dangerous people. Yeah. Unsa Ghana ni ko school bebre pe hweniye. He or she will end up becoming very dangerous to society. Oh, until make I say, oh, here near Jimmy, Sikania Jimmy. Ye kuro we no, and kese ye ko school de be a crony ye. But the uncle school there, Jimmy. The uncle school there, Jimmy change your uncle school there. You see where we find ourselves? In a very tight corner. The uncle school there, no Jimmy. The uncle school no so Jimmy pa change the uncle school there no. And do you know why? The uncle school there no. What the bonnet afra Jimmy edi nuhu et se sikania wa Jimmy said the America no ohiania wa Jimmy ni hunye hu obi a wa uncle school wa Jimmy ni hunye hu wa uncle school Jimmy ni wa Jimmy keke odi ase aha ono no all the documents kura ejanwa onim how to alter it, but the uncle school wa Jimmy a oye criminal no which is dangerous to society. Yeah, Ghana, what's a Kenyama higher no? It will be very difficult. And one year, your president at the other and said, Mamma, the meeting in Yaho. Yeah. 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 And Rana may catch you, be say. For us to have a very transparent demolition, as a military task force no Martino, yombe demolition no area bia no ombe marke no omode ehwo land your friend say site plan any bibia ebe to public, because at the same time the task force can be stupid. Yes. Ghana need only Ghana need ya the na per se ya. It should be transparent. And I think JM Sebeya or China Obia accuse JM kwa. It about JM no somebody should advise him that they should let them do that thing. Baby a ombe di market bi aso mbebu no. Omfa site plan bi a mama TV3 bi CTV TV platforms, social media, that's so any I say ye bunu because when a far Osha a land commissioner saying ye demarcate no be a Jumaya and clear. And this are JM one day obenya problem. Because right now the support is there that Buno. But where we know that be a uni one ya bekasi ese John Mama ne bebu mi na nadan eguye. On say Rollins say afen ye hu said the Rollins year in 79 ne 80 20 a ya kire de ntia ya the site plan no bibia land commission the ntia ha ye demarcating say bibia abed TV so ye nyina ya hwe bi social media obi bia na no ye free social media de akire no. I don't want this man to go home or be a bear appointing in Sawan so. A bear me ya. So, I mean, society need I think most of our politicians are educated illiterates. As a mama will, yes. Yes. I mean, and I can say we have stupid people in society. Everywhere across the world. It takes only laws, implementation of laws, being strict to keep a safe community or society. Adanya, only say Adanya mo church and be real estate for no. Na kwa me no me ni o sika de real estate. So sika for no. Omo Jimmy. Na obi o sika wa Jimmy o ni hu. He can do anything, she can do anything. Ti kwa me no father and for now was kana me so Jimmy pe. Obi on se me komachi. Ha, oya day last minute obe destroy wo. Skania wa Jimmy. O de kosoro from. Last hour. You can stay with him or her for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years. Last minute to be destroyed. And son will. Jimmy, inbuilt. Wonimu. I have met people omne escafu binuma omwa wu Ghana di agro. They stayed with them, they served them. And today they are paupers. I can show you politicians, for 8 years, they amass so much wealth, but me chelo ebi baby or mo yere nom tete, any baby or mo busuafo ni omu nuanoma. I know plenty of them. Skani Jimini, it's dangerous. Commander, even the Lands Commission itself is corrupt. Yes. And that is why NDC sees a new office, no? A try some be neman be digital. Sen can be before but twice. Oh, as much as you want to criticize a politicians, no, I keep back the same way that between the MPP NDC, I'll choose NDC any day, any time. There are lesser evils. Yeah. NDC Jimmy Kuranoa. On my say yen said a new omutrim bebresa. Yes, you have one or two, bad nuts being there, which is okay, that's fine. Though not fine, but hey, as human as we are, what do? You understand? But with MPP, you untiase unwade cry how more. When GM started this Lands Commission revolution to make the place work effectively, and MPP buy no more to us, Kwame, most of the places are Ramsar site near their day. She baby anka say John de kwakoma usu. Oh, MPP, omuna tititi nso mu no. Omuna tititi nso mu no. We have a very bad society. Media, me leader obebuye ya. Kwame, chobu ya me yedi na chino. Baby, that's the only solution. I had a conversation with a police officer, Madam Fo, and I make a chance say they should be very careful with the way, as I say, boys, it me, come boom, confront security. They should be very, very careful. They should be very about Black Voter Project, and Mamenje. Just be 2-3 paragraphs. So, the attention of the Board of Directors and Management of Azuma Resources, Ghana Limited, have been brought to a publication by a hitherto unknown media outlet referred to as code Semaphore Africa, Semaphore or whatever, with one Alexis Akwajuram as its managing editor. MyJoyOnline.com has also published a similar story. The publications are not only a concoction of facts, but a misrepresentation of the legal proceedings between the parties to the current dispute pending before the International Chamber of Commerce (ICC) and the High Court in London. We want to assure the general public, staff, third-party suppliers, and other stakeholders of the Black Voter Project that the stories published are false. 2. No order for foreign investors to take over Black Voter Project. There is no order by any arbitration tribunal or high court ordering that the Black Voter Project be handed over to the former investors, i.e., that is IGIC Pty, then Congo and Azuma Resources Australia. You know, we have Azuma Resources Australia Limited, then we have the Azuma Resources Ghana. We challenge those behind the publication of this falsehood to produce any order or award which requires that the Black Voter Project should be handed over to the former investors. Point B, our attention has been brought to an ex-parte order filed IGIC Congo and Zuma Australia dated 10th June 2026 requesting that engineers and planners 1. EMPCs and desist from trespassing or occupying or otherwise interfering with the Black Voter and Sankofa mine sites. Okay, so you see, with this communique, and me per question no, Zuma Ghana ebusa and say if there is any order, court order, because my Joy Online, I saw it on my Joy Online this morning, claiming that EMP blah 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 blah. Ibrahim Ibrahim is target, no? Yes, Ibrahim is the target. It's not about, yes, they are dealing with the company, so that's it. But definitely Ibrahim is the target. Kofi Benton kola no omo Joy FM no still omo ntu omo ho ase. So at least when you do that publication, you add some evidence to it that this is the court order from London, from wherever. Yes, the company accepts that there has been an ex-parte order where one person will go to court to seek maybe some judgment. Right? Azuma Ghana are taking legal actions to reverse that ex-parte order. The main case is still at the arbitration court in London. You understand? Then it's like, let's do false publications, knowing that doing this, I don't know. Also, be idea you ask yourself, say, and for so be pan idea we are way and ubinya. With me, yeah, you just ask yourself questions like, idea we in for so be now ubinya. At least prove something sensible. At least that's okay. Thank you, production crew. At least prove something sensible. Say, oh, okay, so say, yeah, the court order a bar, and I said judgment a bar. This is the judgment. What the account story no? Na why ye? Ade we na me wo your friend say asempa. ABC Joy FM and Ekodane ensem bebre. Wow. Na you antwi me madam for you already haven't cash. I don't have anything to say. You see, the fact of the matter is that Omukoye story bisa about grader those days. Na STL affordable housing President Mills tie. Na omukoye story Araba kumsi no say President Mills NGM government na akofa assassins to come and assassinate grader leadership. I was going home. Now my point for Asempa me coffee. Na me tea news no. Question about me 3 months say, oh, because they just read the story and left it. Then I'm like, oh, at least Kebia to say grader for no kasa say yes, Ebia say ni say blah blah blah. So angles ne Dawson. They could have picked, different angles. So the following day I came back to the office. Now me catch Dominic because he said, look, get the grader people. On the Kojo Pre producers, get the grader people, get government side. Masem nyina ni o. Ya no ye that friend me ko home meeting wo multimedia office say I then am sister station I story na me my counter story. Now I'm say the angles now o amfa no. Some angles no na me fire. Because you can't read just a story unless maybe you want to damage the government. So when you are done with the story, kind of story, grader penny and I say spokesperson, whoever is here. Okay, sir, this is the information we have picked. Oh yes, it's true. Yes, blah 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 blah. Could you believe that we call the grader people and they are like, "Omkromontis has no baby ada." Hey, you know, could you upon Krumanum bo food den. Now so me be when you brewate. Foolish boy. The point is, I mean, anyway, the same thing with this voter project, black voter project, they will just throw stories out there. They won't attach any evidence. Then their MPP people will pick and start running with it just to destroy Ibrahim. No Ibrahim ye destroy anko to. Ese adani apetampe. It say and I know MPP for be. Hey, and yes sir, Ibrahim so say MDC free power. Me hwe say na me say wo MPP no. The headquarters with Ibrahim fee. So ni mo a odi for Jimmy no ke kansam ko. Now MPP no. The headquarters is Ibrahim Fie. MPP from headquarters part is Ibrahim Fie. NDC headquarters won't see. To for Jimmy Kika Jimmy Semko. MPP Babe we need power me come there bedu wo kromano. Do ori na me hwade sa coca cracker bi coca the tise na me so won ho Uba fa no akwa pe bi no. Oya kwasi asema oja. Amuzu ko ka won ho. MPP we ni a ho na ministers nya be committee. If you no be committee, oh hwe ma just okọ. Grab a brero. You see there are some people sana nyame aye omo. You just leave them. Kwame say a chromas kafo adwene to say Ibrahima. O say chromas kafo obi a bia adwuma. But it's how you treat your workers. Obi anu a oni Ibrahima aye adwuma. Ibrahim wo enkrofo ni bia aye adwuma for the past 20 years. Yeah. Obi anu obetumi aka say Ibrahima treating bad. But we have a chromas kafo wajimi wabadam. And so when yes can also be a jumaka can be. That's all. Workers once a moon hiano, Obia once a moon hiano, na chese, where Jimmy. Some means I Jimmy Nisano, once my trimming work through and go where Jimmy. Sanke Chromas can for be a Juma air operating like the way Ibrahim is operating. Onim se kwame ma ye adwuma we ewa akra ye France for 17 years and a hard sell better say yes Ibrahim the first aju bi asase wo ha on the Quite will be a fast penny sika, then you'll be in a better. Ghana for any abre. Obia publish ya de Omakofa. I hope in Renumreno, maybe a major online or more retract the publication. Or maybe the and I mean the Oman Kakota Simbia because Oman will say a coffee bent to nominate Sadiano. Oma Boma Jimu process our number. But Ghana for you know. Yes, you pay your local businessmen to rise. So Obian forget it. Rubian Cadem. Charlie, far away. I told so. Your friend say school feeding. No, menko. Fatoso na menko. School feeding. Yeah, see, you're increasing school feeding from 9 cities. Okay, so government has increased the feeding grant for students with special needs across the country from 8 cities to 15 cities, effective immediately. Education Minister Haruna Idriso Nkola with special needs on say a mumfo suku ne ni fresh suku ne sade. I think 15 from 8 cities to 15 cities, almost like say double. 7 cities, almost 100%. And on my side the account, yeah, 7 cities and almost 100% no the account, which I think the government has really done well. Haruna Idrisu is doing well, and then no big catch him say education front no adjopa. Kwame, unim say ene left no a work or lebuno. Unsa kando no makwakoye. Yeah, kolebu left no omakoye. You see, there are people in this government who are really doing well. They are really doing well, extremely. Haruna Idrisu is not my friend, but Haruna, any day, any time, any day, any time, very sharp guy, very open, and they are working. You understand? So Haruna ni Akando, my member Baso, salute. You guys are pushing. You guys are pushing very hard. And yeah, more my tumpong, more my ye. And that is what Obia Ashe or my near ya. Yena ya timbi. Until sometimes we criticize. Enra friends at mynewsgh.com, you know. Ena Obi ede akoto TikTok. Bobie is struggling into a complete. And I'm saying, yeah, me free struggle, yeah, too. Now, men struggle there. One struggle, Ubedidi. Men struggle. And I'm saying, the MPP for better chair is Kadama or media for no. NDC, they are using the money to work. Me support NDC say NDC bar or Megu Kruminsi we made 2022 ya na metim gejire be a cofitem na metim. The point is sesamame on se so man come on say how. Yes, you wish maybe enkabenya moa ba ku mienu bi, but enya force. Me say see ametie say jo mama amoame a enya force. Say je nano poku amoame a enya force. Say me kope contract o ba bi ni ma enya nipa kro ho no, me ni nkokom tokwa enya force. Ehemfa ni mawia say won na yese beboa. Kwabe your destiny helper bet me free baby aba enya o papa enya o mama. So why do you go to a place and you get so wet up? Me say me damada o. Me damada. Me bia yamasem. Because so far as ombet me abu o mine ye, I'm happy. I'm okay. GM project here, you know, Dambai Bridge, no, or Kodo, Kosha fans at GM general social media. And I get so happy because this is a man I spent like 12 years of my media work projecting. What you say? Into a yard the papa, na boni dia, na me de. Sana at the boni is here. I mean, pesa the boni be si na bemu. So quickly now I'll complain. I'll make the so that quickly no correct no. And no, I did there one NDC will say NDC unko criticize ya by no be no me konto kwa o. I don't know Kennedy Japan. When you say people for say I did na Kennedy Japan, yes, a small kind and but I didn't know so nebeka. But I'm to say yeah criticizing this government. Yeah, omoka. Oh, because MPP ni Jimmy Abodamo. Kwame se mamenka. Kennedy Japan. Huh? Meka kwame se o debi men can say. But kwame, that is the reality. That's I mean Oma Badam. Adia ono o say anybody say si on the party no. No. Udeniji. But yeah, we want it mean to me change after 4 years and sana say me who be boni bi ma beka to say the Kennedy Japan no ye no. Omu hu me Kennedy me I don't pity him at all. Sakwa no. Wo ye fun and quite a liar and Sibaka Nasem. Unse Kennedy Japan ye de pe na che say ade na amfane lie. Because after hospital say no owabemu no committee ni so. Sa time omo ko no omo block e wo no bekan. Enyo no wo munya asem ya omo yi na ma no okeka nkwasi asem. Aha. But ye ntwen ma JM nko. No, we want it for the better. Ye pese JM ekofie with clean hands with white handkerchief. Aha. Sana peno into any boss no quick. You will raise it. We will correct it. Then we move on. Oba pa ya titi. Ya Akwaba.
Bobie me Johnson patron say.
Nyame adom boko. Say road minister Mwadru yen e dia na ekoso boy enkomo.
All right, Bobie me ma wetie fo nyina Akwaba emra from Mountain. Me say na no pa ye sorry ye be say no so empe mu pepepe. Na minister ye crowd we what ye hit road. And to the first place I call ye rehabilitation project ekoso ewo Esikuma Junction ekosi actually one say where the move and tell me na Bobie say a voter in Krono ne wedding.
Yeah.
Yakwa inspector a kwan na company ya this contract na ma no ultra neso wo mo eno mo e wo kwan no so a wo mo na we should progress a wo ma make ya na minister say na ni aso we should contractors no do na Bobie na problem no baako ase wo ma contract no na wo tena nkran dia wani be ba wo so se bia kwan na wo se ya dia fe baako ana se ntie mienu mpo na when we also now finish not reinforce it is supervision one key factor. Just say with a night lucky over the years. And you go clarity say honorable go just start say on his road contractors in now other also. It is so far so good you could do now at the Kuma Junction educacy and you know what now progress. Was so far. If you want echo, there's a road from home, echo see, Trinu, and no, see a link, echo see a Yoko airport. Now, Metro Road back Bobie, MSM 2016, 2012, and 2016, and President Mahama, the first regime, what they contract. 8 years at NPP by in our 1 month or so. As a project, it was in abundance over the years. And under the big push, and our almost rewarded a year contract in the game. And the company, a friend of First Sky Limited. And so far, so good. Yes, but be a minute. Say, one must have your purchase or more lay a year first place, a bit more moderate asphalt, and the Ababe Gusso. Now, I dear Bakwana, Minister Esha Nimu, a thickness, any quality materials or Modibaye Juman because Ghana for Bekaya, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chese, a quine on Yenny Baby Benaya Bayano. Lemon take a crabbing pony, a bay, a yen ye, Sabaya Betty, most of the time, so I quina Ubewana as what to Yansanya mentioned at Kaka, the amateur Quino, a baby of fear of back, as a quote out a frank out to that. To what was a First Sky Limited, and only idea about our minister, then he actually would ye pa. The actual so called a Yahoo Patoy Road. It is one of the busiest roads because I see a leading equity a flower and 8 years of NPP or Matuaso. It was being awarded by Tomoba and Matuaso into Pino. I say a stay cry at a great currency to that. Already a question big push up here and also progress I'm making no and yes because I say most of gutters and I said drains are also more almost or more year and I would say one more roller and I'm quite also 18 simuno and the first phase I Ebema quite asphalt about the so or more edit as well so that time when and link educopie a grobby a friend I bet that better. And also, there's another contractor also, and no, Rolida Limited, and also Nania Break, or no, including Zope, Town Road, and also Lenkababi, the main highway, no, Emo, or also progress on my making, no, not minister. The last place, free was to see a flower. Yane Togo, border no so there's a road many workers say Bobie say yanya concrete road back on ewa we shall start laying in now so I can asphalt concrete and kasa ye be some minister say that's a big push project in asphalt now when concrete and you could see thickness and say a more dupa and also also Kasa Kasiana Frito go besting Kukumase, everything bank climbing a one of winning alpha. It's the things that I was so more concrete, son of a bit yache. because I have a couple and asphalt. There be an trailer and I'm so final end to me get now fame. I can't say I was a sample back. So, yeah, the two in our baby, yeah, me no can say a fair get free a flower border no so. Yeah, the any actually more one crying and Osha. Relocation of electricity poles and a Ghana water for or pipeline. And one of the major hairdresser away Jumano because the woman doom can not relocate posts now. A Juman to me also. It's mostly they do that in partnership with ECG and a Ghana water to be relocated or more pipeline. It's an only idea about one. Minister Edia there to ECG and Ghana water and the more contractors there be a relocation in the step now a human fast tracking and not that compensation and what some man one more mad dying what fine who pay the fine that can what the demolition exercise and also yes if you are hard come out for one for compensation now my daddy you remember crime will put down and also another factor a slow contractors maybe Juma down. But I dear back one honorable minister come out and talk contractors no it's say Yama contract A and I say B who executing VA they say policy and I say Yama for because if the contractors in the world, Jabba whom you do me as I know I can't play so and to be a say beg any penny baby man on I have what you believe. It's not say Abian Fidia what they walk quite A no. What you can be to be also what if you didn't no, you could be no dinner than your done here. And see a choir wasn't get to be a fear and fear you know, not contract and debate and fear man and fear I was up. And see, and none idea about consul a minister can't say. Won't be a contract I had there is no word for ever come. So far, so good to me say, Water region, their progress or apart from Greenhouse International, our Modia Wama, OT region. Quiet by quiet, dear ma womo, or what the so 14 years, but we can pardon them because Bobby from 2017 ever to 2024 no and ya a good mention and correct aquino it's a contract and akasa ko packet free kwino so but ade aba minister bufu kakra ne say omo ba ye ya omo from mama musika and say was saying percentage wise or more expecting within better 1 year near adwuma ne start and there was say ko omo ye but we learn say omo si China mo bi wo area mu hono mo a enti oba dwene wo sa China mo na wo musi no eso a eno na ma minister kurabufu ye eye have hohoi road and enti eno a minister mo mu 2 months ne so no bana se bobi o mo make progress a said o ye bogo so presi akwan na wo gina ne namu anadwona terminate contract na ahwe Greenhouse International obeko terminate and Ayame wanwa se broni baba ku bia no ogina obobie ya ka se ye terminate contract no obemiamia na ni asiasu na ahwe oba na ni ketenkete opesu osu abra ye sika kwa kwehemu na na ema homepe enti this time around here minister Meki any friendship partnership asembia Ghana sika kwa wuram ya mwadwuma wa study ne se oba execute enti se dey metimi aka se bobie ti aka se Ghana is under construction no correct.
All right, yeah, that's Obapa Yatiti with your comprehensive report. Thank you so much. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Yeni Aba Yatiti near 10 and car from the road and Honto is still in the house. Minia Akwaba.
Afa me Johnson apo me de.
Yami adumboko.
Mampo adeshi obi ahoye.
Mampo ho de emso
when for the do say.
Efu no.
Ah do say.
Enti metwa.
Na odi ano bae.
Idia ntus.
Ntus le si entwa.
Mete.
Ntus le si entwa.
Mete.
Okay.
Na ayi. Yes mo nkokoro na. Omo jibiro. Okuma no afre minister. Minister, Mary. What do you say mete voice na me say minister?
Minister called Parliament Assurance Committee. Na do to job. Before that, ni enya video ni bi. Mame of our mentia production team ne yeti for.
It didn't pan frame minister say.
Enya obi cry video.
Obi video.
Oh yeah.
Obi
a video.
Video ni.
Mame try and get him out sia na.
They say we dey crowd ya some yes.
Obi cry a video na was send ama minister. Kokoni ni emewe Eba minia
say
video ni mewe
yeah, oh, chale.
I just saw one sapon. Oh,
hey,
of a maybe video nama.
Yeah, or Eva.
Yeah. Oh, why? Obi cry. Me ko me tia me ko Facebook cry. Me so obi apost baako ede ato ho no ma. MP before so mo dia propaganda say. Enkoko na. Ya de bae no. And serve the intended purpose na.
Intended purpose. Omuntu from MPP headquarters.
Over. Me say.
Asiwa kwa.
Many judge no.
Debi intended purpose no komunkum enfamra MPP headquarters no monwe.
Over won say the intended si many age no.
Kasi asemsi ya kwa.
Meka say, "Hey. Nyankopon sometimes opeso obaso a. Nyankopon peso hype wa o. Onim say most of times on fa o mo epa wa asem so. What the for mo mpe wa asem so no ma hype. Last year I launching kokon Minister Sha say distributing kokoi. NPP for Kumase. Sorry timi ka say sem kokon kitinkiti we. Yetimi cha nkokon mankofo timi nya nkokon ye na nkokon na yetimi wi a. Sebi na ye Ghana kra ye nyoman. Ombe do mbe bi ade sabotage nkokon kitinkiti. Okay. There was a video. Ebi nkura ka say ombe to yade. Ede si nkokon kitinkiti because nkokon kitinkiti program we. Nya polando another. Oh, you also kabi. Say nkokon kitinkiti we SRCD a. It means MPP and Yagunu.
Or say Yari Besim.
And Tomba Kotoya, dear. See, and Kukon no come.
For Yando
Minoka Sena over Oko regions are. We the 5 northern regions in the Tunchanya. I may say a cat Utini Western region pet, and almost uncle Moko Honkatinkati. Now the entire young che regions in at the same time. No, in Mr. Uchenina Bomwa. Because ye che enkoko over a year 4 million. Uche ni nyina at the same time e ba bebu. I just say I heard there will be person kotokra on 28 region by region to nya ne dia a month or 2 na we so nya ne dia. Oh wa na bi ma send video dia ba. Omo mani abre so me business omo send video dia ba. Wa ye no nkoko anyini e bi ton omo nkosua. Ibinum so ton kokon no ankasa because a Bible tie say one e kwan e be fa so a ye be reduce the import of poultry product e ye nkokonam. Every year we spent over $400 million e kran kokonam edeba. Enti aban so person reduce the import. Sek e kwan me ne be fa so reduce the import ni say ye betimi aye nkokon no ha. Ofa nkokọ a enam wa ewe wo Ghana no. The Ghana produce before Nkokon Kitinkiti program policy no na just 5% of the total consumption in Ghana. Enti abaye say ye pese ye ni ankasa ye mbi wo ha. Ye wo commercial farmers e wo ha omo ye mbi. Ane omo adantemu ana ban so pese wo encourage more Ghanaians no mtimi ye nkoko. But nkoko no mo ho ahomete. Enti bi a wild sika ko sha se na wonni suahunu wo mu a obetimi aboka. Enti abansi obo ujetri. Enkoko nkete na abansi obo ujetri. O ma nkoko mako 50. Na wa mo aduane aka ho. Kone koyen wo mo. Se nkoko ni nyini a wutimi hwe na nkoko ni nyini a wudi sua siresi ye nkoko no. Omu wi a ton uton a no agi usika no opese o to aso ye nkoko ni bi mu afa koton nkoko foforo bra. Se uto layers a layers ni de tunkosua. Omo tunkosua no a upedi opa ton opa chi ende ese aboa na vanu kubebe. Se we beti afa na wo mu a ono anasem. Ni nyina ne se aban so opese o encourage Ghanaians na develop taste for the local poultry.
Of course.
Na atimia reduce the importation of poultry. But obi a opese o die business no aban ebo ojetire enti for 50 we sha ase na fa sua yen enti so opese wo de ye wadwuma de a 50 no enyini a ton na fa se scan kokoto bi na ba be yen
yeah, no, we are naturally
ena obi decide say ekuko 50 ni e de ma no omanyinyini watimi ache emu maku 20 ana oyi omunyina trefrisa watutu ho watutu ho a oso de bi be light soup odi be pepper soup odi nka be she fridge ena wo wie
video no bomam
ana awie eti minim
yo ebusuafo sɛnea medi kankan anɔpa no adwumadie no no ana ɛkɔ so no mmoa no ɔmo na mɛkunkum ɔmo no obi adom me fridge obi cold store yo ebusuafo sɛnea medi kankan anɔpa no adwumadie no no ana ɛkɔ so no mmoa no ɔmo na mɛkunkum ɔmo no obi adom me fridge obi cold store nti mentumi ntwɛn ɛnkɔ anto aduane no nti makunkum ɔmo sɛ wohwɛ a mafrɛ abusuafoɔ ɔmo boa me ebi mu nso wɔ hɔ a ɔmo twɛn na ɔmo agye ɔmo sikan ɔmo na ɔmo wɔ hɔ no nti aboa adeɛ excellency John Dramani Mahama waboa yɛ mom na mmom bebia mboa no kɔ pie yɛ no amboa yɛ mu bi ya forso ye e de ahode ne yesika nyina hye mu se anka enye yie na yentumi to adwuma ne so ba ne ayeyi nim ne besi nti ebusua me da ma hye bye bye yo ebusuafo se ne me di kankan anopa no adwumadie ne no na ɛkɔ so no mmoa no ɔmo na mɛkunkum ɔmo no obi
nkokɔ no
of easy she
ready yakofo
abaya ma nkokɔ mako 50 wa mo aduane a nkokɔ no kra na ban de ba ne ni hye ye se kede o check ana ban hu se de o no mo ho ahomete likely se woni mo so hwe mo nyina bewu enti aban ma ye sa aboka eto nuane edema nkrofo brooding nkokɔ no for 1 month ebi cry 1.5 months
there you
over them just a second ana ye de ama wo ana nkokɔ na nyini
empauti se abaya ntwa aduane ama okra no ache akokɔ antu nim nyansa se wa obeyire ho afidi na wa da ka che awu
ti we kra na smo ko se bebe akɔfa na mo ho nkokɔ ya nyini
feed no
amu watimi anya cold store akum nkukọ mako 20 ni akire a wodi ko cold store ho akoton ti uti se na yire ase ni nua ba ka se we wholesale price a o kwa akoton ti o pese abanya odi bio ofa abanya odi bio
but tell
oh baby de mani aje
enano na we de odi ho abre ho se
mani aje
enana me ne government appointee bi di nkomo o say party for no wa mo bi kres ka say je fakoye adwuma bi a 5,000 10,000 obekwa akodi aka say we is kabay but o person dey be about office na man 500,000 dey be I say a force. Serious o.
Say nipa kro no anoba minister we ho ana minister ni manage jitra.
Serious o.
Obekọ another ministry the next day.
Not ho.
Na oti ho.
Obekọ another office. Not ho. Obekọ we office.
Libre we ana catch us say menya hwe.
Hey.
Yes, of we ana catch us say menya hwe.
Media me left to me alone. Party ni bi about officer pam no. Edru a opa mento me kwa minya your friends say party leadership minya daja mba be krokro bia o because you see sometimes obi to say see edu nketia say no mka say see edu nketia is snobbish but any bi ho a no kre Uncle Free in family. Oh, yeah, they are saying three say me to Obama political party a quite bia so any mishama dia
or the meka
which ya kuga
or the oka
which ya we are
or the oka
fianan say me on Facebook and obi be make comment be about Jubilee House say omo ko ho na say omo ko hwe obi omo ahunu something and me kwa say omenua yeah munya abotre because appointees no so they have other things to do and yes nipa sorry the whole day no onni bibia ye eno akwakotra on e keka na akwaba akobaye bobi yam dia monko amuni na time so ya bra ye constituency na bra be catch say ento abama NDC na me say opani what is that me national executive da be and I say NDC na yam say e media wa hu ye ni mu so ya ma position na wudidi
photocopy
on na so we send me a message also Takra the Western region me man or a serial caller or something me man 100 Ghana cedis and I'm so me testing back some whiny and then the obusa say whiny and then the obusa say and you na only jam bar Western region
no picture
no not even picture that send me Bobie Ansah wo dia ko muni na so pani me nya ba mu hwio me nya party du mu hwio me party me nka wo be srew
eye wo se me se de
o de nkokwa
ovaisi se NDC bai ye was some journalists e bin manya appointment ye but of ya share ho so NDC kra mo ya baso nya me bebo ya baso
oh of course are
obia nim say me free say onabore kopokura office me di na chi de bia okọ me ne neba ye koboko ye kwa ha ye kwa brichri ye yesi me ne nako be a media liaison officer offer I'm not on government payroll say yama abayama my appointment say media liaison officer for a Greek minister wudi na chi osma okwa enti bosome so a waketu ayesi debi oba ono honorable kopoku officer offer ye mrantie bebru du ebi free eye Power FM ebi free TV XYZ Radio XYZ ena me ye bro mema be si du ye mu bie no ayda payroll so
na onim baby out to the crowd will be bomb price will be free
no but obi free say
Onwajo
obi papa ni ama na djuma eno hu se djuma ni enya bi ye bedi ya o ye se wa busua ano se momra medi machi me boy na medi na bi to form anu afa ena mrante be se du wa adopt ye ya
grofo yanka
yeah wa adoption
na se na me frɛ Edu Jiminua na se Edu Pesi say akonwa wo office so na metre ho bi say wa so serious oh commander na me say Edu
yes
mo anu me ya
ma be se du eno afayen
but I mean
enti senkenya ona bore kopoku ne fire anka ba this time ka ofri se bia samontonka onye Facebook live emo bo na adin
ka wo so
so call my so president mama so but we are managing because Edenia aban no na afa minister na djuma and na also di minister na say
another side ne say konto ya said say be protect the legacy of Rollins.
That is it.
Me ya no kwa alone.
Not only Rollins, NDC.
That is his legacy. Me Rollins there should that me WhatsApp. I wake up every morning, I look at him and I'm like, look, we'll go to the end. Sometimes because of that man you close your eyes. And we make sure that you put the party on your shoulders.
Now, come.
Madi, what's the chain? That's everything say. Yeni animi obi Land Cruiser. No, the woman didn't number me some didn't Mugabe
yes.
No Matias me say ba ko say ena efie ba ko no omo neme and I was here be dada year 2022
Land Cruiser Toyota Land Cruiser
me and this one the go Toyota Land Cruiser dia ma
me de minim o ka 2022 ye me kai say sa me V2 no V2 no
ya so
2024
yanka
Dr. Opuni Efre say Emrameboa communication ewo Ayabono region but just a second and to mini list to ye adwuma of I by Nyamenko anyinam kami wi serious accident and I can na say na ya ba lam so me kope auction na me koye na of am koye no na ya ma former minister
o kope auction wen
okay
and I easy
mami kama se ya ma former minister bi allocation na allocation kan e de man no engine
W Vincent the yes ade
pacho engineers hey former cabinet minister abu adam dam ni manzi obio ova ya fa binya sidie but anya ne sa anibre o
but ma dia ba na enkomo kakra bi go wa me person free then we move on Mami Kai say honorable Madi Jibril is the acting director of elections and IT at the NDC chama kafra we there kafra akwaba
me so commander boko I'm say anytime be share up this party full soldier Juma
this is
because the last time but me say we told us this time around from the last time there no I don't know what else I said what you say
be how you know
in fact they are genuine ones that are doing
genuine
party. Unfortunately some to have used it as a contract and I'm na agent also no omo Untoni Facebook ni bi so wanya wa hana da ko Facebook so
na yama unkoko yama feed JM understand the situation you know see another level to fix you osi untimi nto aduane e man kokko nti wakumomo wibi koton na nti nkoko 50 no say emu 5 kra wi na ka 45 na oton 20 editor feed e feed we num no ema almost no etimi produce ya say o to aso aro no
of ankoko no your mahudo mi your broiler any o lay broiler no 6 weeks
I see
but so many fa no my ready for market layers no e no mo sha say tunkusua after I think 2 months or 3 months because o mutu nkusua de bia no se nkusua no ba na woton enti so mo bo mere wa na afi nkusua ne ma na wo pese o wia no ayo no aton enti broiler ne de yes broiler ne de we be 2 months are ready for market ni dia wa ku mo ya broiler o hwe nkokọ ne da wa ya broiler ya kese pa mo sere no
anyway honorable still heat no
let me say Bafom.
Oh, okay.
But from the last I told you, say we'll get to a process be interest in change Accra, and that's where we are reorganization. So far, okay, focus on alcohol and enthusiasm now war the grounds. I want for call elections. It tells you say yes, the support and the enthusiasm is still there. We still believe say we'll engage well. Nyamani be no e communication na enkoye for you to understand what we really doing. When you say the America say because I've seen elections the same branch the last time during the by elections complain be a this year now your branch election I wish you were there to see when even you got to a point to make a chairman come to say no which means say mama even paying someone to get step down for another person.
I see.
Yes. I've seen parliamentary candidate, parliamentary candidate what call elections, the primaries. What call by branch executive position.
Oh, I see.
Yes. In I was I've seen it. So, yeah. Even though there are some pocket of noises around, but Uchechina who study all those areas now. It's because of our personal interests. The ever call constituency elections. We call open interest of the parliamentary candidates, And I'm a formula say a year hot. Yes, idea. We make say so far so good. Hitting the
branch elections na say.
And I make an echo because them you know can say I can 3 days I did exercise in the baby you. I can 3 days I did exercise in the baby you. Yes, so close because it's for 21 days. In Tibeka say almost 18 days. In the 18 days, some constituencies, I would say more are done with their elections. Akemwa, they are continuing doing their elections. I think the highest constituency our elections. I don't think it's more than 20 or 20 branches election. Even 20, you can 9 now. But just elections our branches no more.
Oh, okay.
The highest I know is Garu. I feel I'm best start here because now issues be a while. We just resolved it. Yes, idea. By Saturday, I believe we'll complete the process of the branch elections. Then I will move into the mop-up of the process. And that will take us 10 days. Then we are done with the process. But so far, on our dashboard, Omo are elected Omo to be like executive. We have gone more than 95% of the data. Bobby, I know, like I say, yeah.
I'm out for the complaints about, and I'm not sure because I think 3 days ago or so, Obi sending me these issues. Yes, oh, yeah, you obedient free more, yeah, you obedient free more, yeah, you obedient free more, master album. Those issues.
Bobby, unfortunately, ma'am, take your opportunity to let's share with you.
Oh, that's fine.
But if I said now, Angela Mokoy and I say, Bobby. I am passing those informations about say that you be doing free her if you be doing so every system no more. All those information you are hearing now, and information people are not being truthful to these issues.
I see.
No.
My example.
Okay. There be a nomination. I 100% online. 100% online. On the 2nd of May to 16th. In the of that, the extension account we could do 24th. So, those file you print and get your forms. And to in position our contest.
So that's where the problem.
That's in fact miscommunication. Because I have branch I buy me home. Say, before my file no. They all agree say, your friend say. In contest.
Bio.
Dabio, obi en contest will be.
Contest will be.
Ntomo fill forms no based on 99 no. One we no. Now we so file bi. Omo nti ase. I don't be file here. O say that dey.
Yeah.
Now we aka kira omo say e group we na mo file here then ka say obi file but team we.
And then catch up say omo.
And the na petition dey by office so. I don't obi file here bi. So I need to take my time to explain to them. Online. It is you, group number say moon contest mo. But no stop will be say
moon contest.
That is so there. Inti notice that issue now be same year. Obaka say enyo no na ye obi ena ye man no. So it's the same that person who did it and I create you know. And obi so our feeling from some man no. We be say a team. Of say tell woman organizer we the next question woman organizer want to ma ye woman organizer no. No, the Nigeria question member and as a treasure. No, the new woman organizer be at the besho. In the election, so as some of the woman organizer, not a mere old woman organizer, maybe the Nigeria question secretary. Apart from that, a 6th mono, ye after I file to me, you'll be the frame. After your filing process, ye 6th mono. In fact, one somebody came to me, MPB by me, I catch him say, well, IT expert be. Was obi to be manipulating system no. into the petition by Makadonim. I will deal with your petition after you present that person to break into my system and see. Yeah, no, I will listen to you. Okay,
I see.
yes. And a second other issue they say because of camps a woman sister no be have a tears here. Almost say Bobie open say onto enko chairman. What file amano. Me see the same person na me person onko secretary. Na me so because of me on the number nti my file amano. Into was a okita maybe Bobie onto kita chairman.
No secretary.
So instead for the more yes our issues to tell them say any no they are not able to tell me now only share but because of the person say me na me yeah Salman we need let you want to about
yeah
the information I want to say yes sister will be nobody in fact that year we say yeah elections so kapa yeah approve your friend say oh my to about no to start creating the album obi a man the code ni say fe ejuma Bobie na ko say echi I approve Nkrofo. Among for who says I approve Nkrofo and your more say approve no. Una dey okachire omo. Oso no be sore na pana system na approve. A friend say Nkrofo no our system no so. So we ask him to give us his code. And we won't trace it no. Because say basa una we issues no. And this issue say you obi dey from those who file. But mo file individual man kasa no. They don't have that problem.
Moko grounds no mame musa o sesi akra me yonku bi Mary, but I decided to change my DP because some of us are hurt and disappointed. So normal with party coming into government, then you hear a man for moko form no because time and your registration no. Yes, so to me koba be nan crop for na pam almost say yen register because you bo fu NDC. Is it the same with the branch elections? And I say you will realize that people really want to get themselves involved.
You see, Bobie, I will not praise ourselves. All the branches election holding now, people came out in numbers to vote.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Madi.
Among for a because they want to vote for someone to be branch executive.
I see.
Yes. It's all about, in fact, among for a PK forms a fairly some more contested elections over 400,000.
Hey.
Yes, yes. Oh, it shock you.
Across the country.
Yes, across the country. Over 400,000. We have constituency here, entire constituency branches, every position there was contest. Constituency branches now 128. Each position there's contest.
So be a catcher so faces are any more mokrano upper. How do you answer that person?
Say faces are
new faces. Oh, we no our party ni ba power ya.
I know the OTB. Me who obi kwa deputation by say obi or MPP 2024. And oba so be chiro di when this is 21 per month.
Yes.
Ghana air program. Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, constituency elections. They best start in September. And you could be
Ghana there no.
Ghana.
Na Ghana regional not
fine. Yeah, it will be a region to October.
September, October.
Yes, now you two constituency elections.
Why? I didn't know it, sir.
It's all Nina idea party Nina Asya. I will say indiscipline be near some time back. Will be constituency elections. No losua. No aside join PC because form.
Regional.
I call region. When we need no aside for form subio. No national. So party I say that indiscipline we should end it. It is from last 4 years there. Let's start here. So you two about for constituency no. A picking nomination for constituency and region and national.
And national.
Until picking national form scrap October. Until by October no the other college be no.
No far away.
I said
Baby, I'm busy. Okay, into time a more be nomination for constituency no. Na region about October.
Yes, about October. The same October no na for national.
Okay. National executive.
The better forms in we. And Sunday two constituency.
Oh, okay.
Elections.
Okay, which means constituency be
October 24th, 25th.
Okay.
2 days.
2 days.
And they do how it depends on which region and about 24th and when one about 25th.
Na a regional twaso.
Na regional about November.
Yes. Na national
19th December.
Yes. I just a modi awie.
Na awie.
We be next year more amo kopem flag bearer.
Any parliamentary candidates.
You know so
okay, no, executive na be ba for no. And be share. Say guidelines say be using it time be to abani all this things to come from the new executives.
Oh, I see.
As for the executives we know it's managing these elections after these elections. Now the new executive now
I take you over. Now almost anyway, so mad but finally my ENT idea we ask a quick answer na what jai wako issues about a year region national and other a name forecast amount for manipulate a year constituency because of the agenda at the top. No complaints national think more there dealing with these issues.
Okay, so baby manipulations for elections is CPA branch. I wanna the foundation to elect the constituency executives. Nti say manipulation be a branch because obi pay the over to Obama at the constituency level. So right from beginning and I introduce you this online issue. Say my forms in work constituency d and as a branch now we have form or say me pay when you actually me more forms. That has curved all these issues now. Yeah. That's a curve. In fact, people fought it initially. Say we there area be on network in you but with him yeah party we juma. Baby network anyone who pay more because it's
so
it's all about allow us to do our own usual thing. In fact, interestingly, Bobie, when they see complain say network they were first to complete the process.
Oh, I see.
They were first to complete the process.
Okay.
So it's not through say network. So I reduce this maybe from mania. So share this time nobody has raised the issue say obedient about in a year and I take a branch position. Won't you complain because so what's one you one file be.
Yeah. So online there.
Online.
The time is one you are close.
Yes. That complaint anymore. That complaint say they be
the forms a general form.
They be. NDB. Two. In our guidelines, so won't trouble a branch no more. You are not qualified to contest the elections in that branch. And I know so that issue say I go for be baby abano anyhow.
Okay.
Oh. Say you are a Jubetia party no in 2024. Say independent or what a Jubetia party no say who ye Juma independent against the party. And so I'm for I say my disqualify omo. Enti obi so nka say yet ya Juma Abraham obi ebemu and so anyhow. So I reduce that tension. Again, you're filing on 86% of branch executives now year war. Out of the total no, 83% in echo unopposed. Without contest. Even though online, about 4 didn't contest them. I hope you understand.
Yeah,
so and which is people didn't contest because they believe it's all my Jumeyi. And it's 15% and 25% in Akano. And once I'm in a canoe. And I know so contest just for maybe a new branch. And I executive with the face contesting position way. And also about 50% of that are caught with that problem. The whole move that pieces now make and I make about those small areas, constituency for areas that MP ni obi say we contest election once we found hey any careful. Those are the issues. But in terms of the abilities, all these things is on the table. You are looking at it. We have done it before as a party. So it's all these are the things a party is considering. But for now, data is about elections, branch elections. Now.
Okay. All right. Minia, you're from very short notice, but then.
That's all the offer me. If it's a short, the tea will
but that's at least a month for our more complaints. No,
we also give thanks for this opportunity because in your review, but this is help us to reach the people. The only issue I mean, as at now, the court case court case back only there is for future. But I pray and see how our lawyers will deal with the issues. The other one is there were 9 branches central campus Cape Coast North. 9 branches for 34 years in any branch executives.
Hey.
And a party, I can say this time around we should get branch executives to man the area. Obi say one tier say or court say may executive.
I wonder
because of his personal interest.
The personal interest in this.
Let's say no obi chairman obi constitution. So it's a area no be call first omuntu man. These are the issues. And the same person when a bet now will say, and I mean yeah. But we scared the court party court say your process no. Bakuso when you never come once next week.
Mati.
Bakuno the ever come once.
Really? That's
it.
All right. Okay. So that's it. Madi Jibril na Oten and Kano. We are back and now we are coming to do this branch. Issues.
So far, men share down. Adebia make us alarming. We say Ekosu smooth. Or compare. Somewhere 2015, a brand this year so my universal adult suffrage. No BBA or yeah member BIA with good standing etimia twaba. Presidential and parliamentary candidate, and then contribute immensely for NDC defeat in 2016. For import MPP4 Edom Begumu. Some of the parliamentary candidates said that the MPP4 Begumu said the bear endorsing. We are seeing the county after the 2016 election and a party a cancels our system and in Tina na a man for prevent say now when you member before 2024 cry and I think say it's good some will be protected said the
but at least membership there
yes but
maybe the person who coming in to hold branch executive position they will go with you but I say what so about so member
there but at least we say background checks
you
trust it and but maybe I am concerned by the selection of a parliamentary candidate. As for presidential crowd there me share them say be a but parliamentary no problem be ba problem say be say most of the new seats in our NDC winning 2024 elections. Most of the new MPs, new MPs in Meka Sebia, Baku, 2 baby in position in terms of ministerial. Ofa Bisaya was honorable to Melo, Deputy Minister Agrek. Apart from Monono, Minshare them who will be CBB one man, Minshare them who will be. Most of them are share in position, Bia, a bit me a case, almost bit me a reach out to the base. Nom dia enti ebinumu sofa papa offer me say do weekend as some of the new MPs will go cry petrol cry or the begu ni come back to constituency cry kwa ye not to talk about abode cry kwa ye na heading intimidate mesre the leadership of the party and the government omon pe bibi mo omonye because we yetete won sa 2020 eye 8 ni bedu sesi Ghana forces the yamfa ho se wo ba foforo wo party na sabaye parliament o mukwe uko pe yes say obe yusu land cruiser car no eto waketua ne di tuaka enti se wo tuaka o so otimi tuo se wantimi antua o omanfo nya ho se oti land cruiser mu fi se wo ko parliament wa ko yeye enti so ma hu bibia wo fom ho no saa waso ba ye hye some of these new MPs ade ba ko empire o makwan na no o hwe me MP onabo eye elekple makurugu ensuo to ye na nka opache eye potholes wo honom ensuo sa to ye no oni nyina sa tutu te na okodo me Kwabena akwan nyina sei ensuo na chi no wasa mom de eye machines no drip machines no ashasi omo ede fele ebinom ba ni nyina so yesika of a drip machine no de nti ankrofo assemblies be ntimi nyusu no the management nya easy fuel abetokra nya fuel ketwa assemblies no so fa so ni sika enti ekoba ni say ya was MP no se ko chinchinia
but for the first time JM assemblies ni sika na
assemblies ni sika na eba no fa yade assemblies ni sika na eba no eba ye chiro project how they koye
yes
project how they koye
project no all this drip machines in there
na fa nya project nya na drip na ye drip na dey maintaining rules
yes but there are other ones
enya project ni nyina na involve drip
I know say ade enye ekwai no doesn't mean say we will
use drip
exactly
yes
so the ones that are involved the budget comes and all those things are factored in
and of at me say me my ben some of the MCs even class who bisa honorable Vanderpoy ano ye be catch us say one of the challenges omo un say this Accra true na nu so eto ye almost every road apart from the Becca's iron asphalted concrete ones proper ones no the na aye no your community say new news at ni na set to because the ensure na buy and the way ensure say ta kwa no so che na cast from ni na set to enti was almost added drip machines ni sakofa ni na so and no cross side of fast and ensure tan ni say you because the first one for abo anguso a eno so ya asem Enti the biggest challenge in my MPs in the new ones na aba no. So the government should do everything possible to support the new MPs. And yes, I sure most of them next primary squad they will decide that they won't go.
I see.
Yes. Because they are going through it. Bank of also pa men ka obi asem mano makame yankasa mi MP. Honorable Eleklem. They koso wo hono. But it's on the major challenge pa ya kwan. Because a buy boreholes was shasye some of the rules where timia lobby contract ya breaky grounds or moshasye ye juma. But Kwabena is the biggest constituency in Ghana. And akwano so doso and most of the roads no so ye rough roads. And into him papa. Yene ankasa ye nua kion. What was the last time I take kion nka?
Why is it?
To say kion as why as a first time MP. Obai wanyahwe but uko no constituency anana nsuo yiri yi omo ya affected pa cycle nyina ka no constituency oni bi ba so otimi kwa kope mattress abo anwansena kura ni hwekrofo nsem ode koye de koma omo oye na fam de oba o sha access schools government schools e wo ne constituencies ni nyina no or rehabilitate no mal print no mind kama but ni nyina ye initiative for it requires because the resources are betumi de aye eni omo akra ha o ba ukọ omo wo nkro nkitu anu mu a ade ba ko na wo nkro nkitu anu mu se constituency se wo outside Accra ne se ade ba ko a timidi mpuntu koso those constituencies and districts no district assemblies no district assemblies no so we common fund abandi be free Accra ha kono a dodo no a ne kasa internally generated fund some of the assemblies of ametimi akacho say bia boso me be ko na wiye no internally generated fund kra eto o majeje kra entimi no 20,000 Ghana cedis. Can you imagine say a whole district na ne to awaje for a month say yen fan say 20,000 or dem fan say 50,000 or dem fan 100,000 100,000 po now so on fan ko ye adwuma e wo district mansini ni nyina mu a busa say adwuma ben na betumi aye enti omomo outside Accra no omo so bre enti abana hwe kwampa obetumi afa so de abo omo me de minim ni say oba eye me boss or ya and say most of these MPs, including the MPP MPs, do time HF Eliza or Fro Bia no ama Ubiebi. J never come
MPP for Niabi.
Oma Ubiebi. Now we're Fred DC. What o constituency na odi bi so ama wo mo won so kokoche na ebi so akọ assembly department of agric na omo so ache the nto oye ne sa ne say MPs no omo was special needs special request they bear the pressure on them sometimes so kokoma MCs no a some of the MCs no omo MPs nka enti ade ne ba no atena so problems problems some of the DCs and MCs omo nka and some of the constituency executives any omo MPs enka and it's a resources no kwa se we ntẹ na bẹkọ akodi a no de ye no ane lie se kodi asimesi ntẹma no de enti the minister ne say at least MP ne nya bi MC ye nya bi ede ne ye cha e bẹkọ ase amu bia atimi ai sorted the minister ne ye me papa wo ye no but other ministries ne de minim how or try so be support wo when it come to improve seats ade e ba wo che ede mo bia atimi nya bi enra dwuma di kase course so eye Fana brigade across the country and no select here every district every constituency a Greek student omo ma wi a Greek school omo tifie bi nim kuta masters bi nim kuta degree and otimi select omo a no otimi nya 506 onyankoba more than that but sika no so ni ho 506 and no a ye do ma fantity omo ma pass omo out ye mo bia motorbike motorbike no bo so me so a say ti omo ka e de ama omo anyame ya aduma by next year no abando mbe to pay rules so me know ka so da pay rules so but budget be ba afedi o me like said there abambo so me aketu obi age no so beje but this time we are the amom ne there Ministry of Food and Agriculture ne betu o kasa but from next year ne there o mba be ya ban adwuma for proper o so beje aketua esiko some motorbike every month be ma allowance o de be petrol edi agu moto no mu na omo de akwakoboa district agric extension officers wo honom no matimi reach out to the farmers etumi akọ enti oba yaso honom a ekwan on abore kopokufa so assist the sitting MPs the new ones and the old ones it's a creative jobs for the grassroots
maybe the other ministries to any kind say we need
yes we know binti nim but maybe I'm more the minimum say but challenge
other ministries in various office no so be hwa aboa what I know is that na enkrofo so binom enhyedanka because so far I can tell you say a ba contract nkakra JM directives CEOs any minister omo boa MPs no yeah but on say menka nchiro bia so the person think like
no kwane dia
menkwa na manya enti amasa akasa no nya ahwe no adoso but to be honest with you we share my mom for some agency for instance gold board office a man for enya adwuma kakra
the truth is see le bi ameka the ti ankrofo bebre so fancy and this abai so some agency absorb it ankrofo bebre
you know wajibe
but
omo nka
ankrofo aso
and koma so
esi
friends yasim krofo bi also dada no edwenti na bia
bo fa ebi ne mpa no part me say na enya pon morning show no a na ko ka pa ko na producer ni host o ma bo musi producer ni o ma bo musi
but even with the MPs I know and there are other trade ministries say the MPs no bebre
over the truth is the smart appointees within this government some of them are going extra
which
omufa akwaniasa nyina so edebo ankrofo ye ebirum wo so a say they don't have that capacity I say me misro menye bibia
but also offer appointees we JM appointees we ejimi for ni kakra bi
it's true and then I say we aban
ejimi for ni nru 5%.
First one the net Jimmy for no also seen
for the moment Jimmy Papa. But we know and also we know omo ye nkola ntino omo ewo future, so they are being careful how to deal with people. So you ntia na enanu me no obi di nkomo na yesa se no de bia wo freme Kwabena se ni wakasa na odi agro bi ewo gold board se be mehu na me musa no me yonko no na say aswama no tenura ni hia na say me nia na say ho ya fe na oya position ni bi also me nya bi kura ye na say endi mo kwa na
ma be dia dance ma ka chemu nia no so e me de men sa ka me dio e de ne a wo so sa be ka
you don't let it
but onim say ade akosem mo ne so fa
omo ya ma I say sabio JM ne Julius Zebra no enipa bonefo omo ya de and so they have given the appointment to people. You are getting profit from those people. So what is it?
Over there, ten say, you see, very simple. So I didn't take us through Honomua. Wa won finfin e si usua e man nka ho. I was so man to esuobi. Me kan say ebra na Munti FM call off am YSMA Facebook. Me fa brand bi ani FM soa. So one na me cameraman a chesem ko ba bia manin nako. Ofa ye ba ye me nya appointment. But se nyame adom na me boss che me bibia every month me so me make sure say bi kakra be kon ho. Se nyame adom na se ebie mamia e bom mamia definitely won se be bom mama no. But obi wo no mo a efrisuro na be si no so a no aka ne nsa hye ne nantem.
So me nya ahwe fo no.
Me nya ahwe fo ni bi.
So the MPs national what can I say no. Yes, apart from say the way IGM person or trimming the government, yes, they will be affected. Yeah, the only and for cry and dim koma or makasa chale. The police we IGM they buy the I had to know. But one way or the other, they are doing businesses which you know so between more accumulate BB so that they can fix their constituencies and all that. But that's it.
Just one. Obiti say honorable Kwabena Mitanka kana semelia.
Yeah.
I think say 3 days ago. Selecting nurses over 500.
Yeah.
Yes, say between almost special mechanic say Kumasi.
Yeah.
Koso. Grassroots ye. Sa primary health care kofade ba ye.
Yeah.
Wo hwe wo mo aye fa wo mo a. Sa grassroots for ye. Oko bi say Dr. Louisa Hanabisiu. Mineral Development Fund. Oba wa timi ya create portfolio bi. Amenoko every region ya timi enya coordinators hono a dodo no aye ma a wa form wa create say adwuma na edemo and the smart among them no are thinking outside the box.
Sir apprentice we there ajimi fo mu a omu
no so kakra bi
ajimi fo ndi mu
kakra bi
5%.
But there was some government agencies bi a omo na was saying komu lead the job creation when it comes to grassroots.
Yeah.
Woko body says you workers when is
yanko Ashanti region. Now we are coming to talk about the demolition. Could you believe Garrett is telling us a dime marco
about 10,000
and a unauthorized ACC and so equem. But bro, me who say story be the question I ask myself say, hey, ti ye bet me nya kokodru adwiri nyina agu eni. Ana ye bedwi ohiani wa de ejeska ni de.
Over there tell say
issue, but ma men kokuma semra omo ye demolition ni bi okuma se ama eho aye gaja eh e wo fu na ya ka sise menua e wo ye fe
GN bank asaba refi
e de won sase omo sase enfino
GN bank aba
enfino
operations manager that one reside
na dafo pa ni eduji.
Oh okay
me Honorable Richard Ofori Ajimai Buadi Kinzuba Kumasi Mayor. Minia Akwaba.
Bob, yenu ampacho on to say.
Nyamia Dumboko. Nampacho on side.
Yes, Adam your pa.
Na me say me show videos na me say oh minia baby e do kotu ye die we huna manne. We huna manne. Minia. Kumase demolition. Efrinra kasa social media. What is happening?
Okay. Me share with you for you now. One will say if it March, emu, and wo Kumasi could be emu ha. Ye shall say ya hopwa. Na baby a consider bia wo bia no. Ye be ye feel essence say na ye nyanentie say afi esuo no beto kefie ye. Nti emre me baby ehia so say kodi dwuma bia na ye kokodi dwuma. Na wo asafo wo de zo tikuma zentu nim subi efa mo chire ho nyina ba baby asubi ni da no. Eho me e bi wo ho a wo susan so wo subi no so. Eti enema ya kwati tie wo ho nyina no. Ye fe o se de be ya bone bia ensi ye kuma suko ba. Eti edu da baby wo ho be ye me nsa e wo that spot wa. Won say okay video akopoku ska hotel or after new plan station one.
Yeah.
Dream view or almost say that we nya access kwan wa kwa team. Adan ya wo ye bebu no. Na omo mokuku bo de chiro no so ye bebu no. Na one year wo kra via abronsa na wo UTC e chiro no so ye bebu no. Nti de okuku board on baby o ye bebu no ye bebu no nyina we.
Enra omo yes Obeka say you don't expect say omo no be ma any positive reaction so akasa ne emwadi atem but mutimi explaining the word extra omanfo say munhwe ha say ni and say nti na ye say mutimi yes ade no
baby eno da ye call no we decided to apply some level of an element of surprise. Because who the only way any paboni for Hokakra.
Yes, Matthias.
Shall we for Abrabo? And criminal activities and so or more we involved in so drugs and this animal is a hodiano. Say, oh yeah, I dream say, oh boy, Mukokwa, yeah. The level of preparedness are on bed this year one. And we decided to take them by surprise.
Okay.
But fortunately, the EMI case say you say demolition in Ankaba.
Oh, okay. I've menyanti asini because me share one video be this lady was claiming and one can be antre and ya more boy ho.
It will interest you to know, sir. Some of the brothels were owned by police officers.
Come again.
But some of the brothels they were owned by police officers in uniform.
Hey. Nanya police when they are kwachichi wo no.
Indeed, the officers involved, they have been handed over to the regional commander.
What me identify Omo?
Yeah, identify Omo because I know me medium call regional police commander.
Wow, Kinzuba. Hey. No, but when you live in a country, Omo, NAD and NAD Bonino are adding you. A police for one, only a shower dino.
Yeah.
La. Ken, Kafra. Baller situation, no. Oh, yeah. And I think you have very massive support across the country.
Yeah.
You have very massive.
I have the support of His Royal Majesty to the second.
Amen.
And Kumasi for you
Amen. Say, baby, I do not think. Baller situation. Kajetia Adum to say.
Adum say you were about 80% of level ye pese ye drew. Your vacuum cleaner and so a pra mobile no. A buy a must say there. When I'm asafo interchange and so me who fee said na etiano. Aye kama aye guswa ye juma said a beya Kumasi. I want to make sure that Kumasi become the cleanest city in Ghana.
Now, man, for raise issues about beans, and I'm saying, Zuba Kochebi, Ekusisi Adun stores and Nanko Faber Sako Togu say, or Muntimi Ma, AC almost to him. Say, more complaining about the beans. So, what is the situation now?
Bob, may were a lot of that beans came over 1,000 pieces. And what we have decided to do is that say community be our mobile share so on the bon by Amayan. Omni committee by Ebemobi.
See,
if I say community ownership, yeah, the Copenhagen of Foku area. The committee for no Babajia on the share some bon by.
I see. All right.
Yeah, the money in 3 days for the vandalizing.
Awesome penny. And the Kinzuba Ganani pa, dear Ben Haganani.
Yeah, orientation or see a review. And Canina, your school. Now, about 7 years, no, I late and the teacher put Chabano. Or see a Reman is on review. Now, your national pledge in the NSA, near 2 hours and a bonnet, no, so no, yes, I'm on a review. But churches, they may feel mine.
Anyway, my about so when your messages be to be a quick one. Sister Kwabena says I support KMA Zuba 100%. He's doing a great job. We cannot develop as a country when we underestimate the byproducts of indiscipline. You have a query here says Kinzuba, please stand firm because if Kojobunsu and me and Yinafema like by this time Kajetia market and comment me and Jinapinti. All right, so thank you so much for speaking to Accra FM. Yo, Medas Minia. All right, so that's it. Remember back to the studio and Minia Divine at Nancy Divine and Chroma. Minia Akaba.
Oh, yeah, no.
Boko there.
I'm not going to be able to.
And I send us home for Kakra.
When a day.
No home for our friend. I'm not sure I'm in term quite being young. And I said, you are boom boom home. But Divine. And run will be catched say a shaman police station nechi a wana a shower for no need drugs for in a war. A also on Ukudibi. And then where they came a boss on one.
I don't
know.
So could it be? I only said,
yeah, me Papa. Mamma Biscazon go didi. Magobuza de Biania Cotelli. And then they came a boss also at Daya brothels and criminals near South for Gumuno. Is those places now are owned by some policemen, individuals, be and owners.
Can you imagine say as much as police officers on Concochum? How the entire day you could ready one more.
Now,
Acha, why we could go on a horse. I fool. Abranti biko ka say aposi for Kumasi abranti biko ka say aposi for omo ko chi sa guys we ya say be for omo we omo no massage omo ska no omo ko back ye ko chi no
yes enya asemi na
dem friend say du abohene ye ko chi no. How is that different from police in here ono no asi get to our diama say be sex worker or sales.
And then yes, sex worker and quality more criminals definitely will be
yes,
there.
Yes, said to no, baby, sex workers will be to no because girls no to be on mobile show. Or more memma or more protect them.
Yes.
And Tino will be corner so we could call restaurant could eat the way to ya. Or on the mobile say boys no me PP. Thomas were memma. Almost so for more mutual
restaurant said
so I call Chinese restaurant what is ya did bella bro and you do by a catcher say so what try did 30 minutes obey would you 1 hour obey now we do 1 hour we now for 30 minutes we scadiaba that boys na be piaba and your moon crop for and you ho ensa your tongue anybody your tongue. The papa moton or sometimes a condom.
What got ready? Ready for Divine, quick one on this matter. Just your coffee in sensitive.
Yo, with us, I'm chatting for near for. Only same way, no. Oh, I own the street on some of these things. So, I own the street to my same way I can. Obo show. By your form into him, the oh. See, Accra, me no can say. You be joints 1, 2, 3 be all no more. Bakupa movement or no. Nipa no any dianga so Jenny. And you're retired.
Can you imagine?
And the guests na babe gum.
Oh, it's not some baby.
The guests na babe gum. And only say, sir, we get to Sinisana Maniama we. Most of the times, no. Niama bebrea omu no information omunya about security operations in the Okoko so no. It's because so many people in uniform collaborating and share information yen niama. It is sometimes no. O de opa interview nkofo bi a ex-convict bi a na obi a ofi prison about be catch us say omo anom you operation or am robber before no. Ebi onom a scatter be koso kura na. Ye obetimi afrema catch am say oh ye ba ha no mo endenti no. And they ubetumi ankande no memfa ho bibini a menkudi ho agro me a mani tua bi me wo base bi wo adabraka aya me ne me nkrofo bi kodi nkomo no kodi nkita ho no mo odo na ho me wo guys bi a omo wo yi ho no mo a omo bo operation beti aka cho so ha no de ye tiesimu ho but it's not supposed to be the case but you know, I know said these challenges in the our system ni mo.
My way be yin.
Our system ni mo. Me there ade we minim nipa be no wan. Wa be ye wan no. Na yeti hey. Yes you okada illegal. Ye gas okada business illegal until say pass here you know. Yes business is illegal bebre no. Ukomu omo agasa omo ye operators of the business no. Eh nkofo aye so mo enforce law no say ade no manya adwuma no mo
any divine kure ebe ye
ye bompa ye ebetumi afa because
it seems like what target you hano a wo chichere hano na ebinum so hano mo onum say the way je manage economy no na afide say I expose who a real Ghanaian is. We are naturally born bad because say you know you waste time any dollar any cedi won come up you waste time in fuel won come up you waste time and say cement bone sane and therefore na we are ye ni buy yan so he no asem bi amete driver be frame me after and run show and what them say parks ni bebre ni adike di ho nkomo ha but station parks ni bebre o ha saa abusuafo no omo nkra ha no ye na ya de hye ha ye dia no they give it to them they have paid them but also wo omo ahemfie boys a da bia omo station ho a ulo di ano ma juiska ye ne omo de kwa ahemfie ho enti say a day ebi obetu 100 ama saa
Bukuman
enya Bukuman the drivers commercial drivers no omo to escama on say na boys ni fifra him
say no mo from ho unya we sankrofo no machofo omo new site bi aba omo na tumi set up omo say enye usually ni po enye abusuafo mimi sade we macho petition e dey call interior ministry hwe udu Madina sisi ame no kase zongo junction umpo be kom ranche bi wo hono a so ma mpaye ama wo so kase mo mpaye o ye den o ka ni besi ho nko a onye government official onye Bukuman onye obia otimi jo tai se wa mani ska sada no mimi jina hono a ye bro so driver ni mate no so mu ntua because abrante ni nya hwe mo ye omo se no ode tai ode even say that one e de one time mu so pa na mbeti si mu police gina ho no me hu say police dey yafa ho sa se mu emi na me call report o ye enye obi say ma report to enu nim say new site ba obu wan so obi won mo so okada for chairman tio o se okada for wa nyina omu nyina omu chairman omu so anopa o ticket mo bia on account to bia opa kasa untua
we okada
o ti o de opa o onum a na nkofo tu ya be party taxi wo onum so you see a new site taxi obu wan some the taxi rank omu do mo ye GPI all of a sudden omu so me GPI too no ma start job bia sika police for ya aware me my report to have written officially so Ministry of Interior and me record down my mature about some minutes we say yan sovia ye bema encrophobic bandits be hijacking streets na no be deciding ya ma say nye
hijack
opa drivers for Fatum drivers for they struggle like I say bi wonu mo ya momu isika onya ba betwam wo nko ade a
opo na enra guy ne frame anwuru o ka chem say says ka no mo tua no mo de beje encrophone lorry fare no mo so baba peja lorry fare no mu enti sa ono ni say so bekwa akwa ye no ato fuel no e ba we no na se so onya bi nkofie enti ene sa de a o de be ma me ne wo divine ya ye tira kwa ho fa ka no ni ye tua enti inference no ye tua ska ba obi
sometimes no crowd omo ye ni say sadia san lord fair near 7 cities there here omo mo jisika no mo hijack fi wo no mo a e ho no mo a no mo ato lord fair no wo no mo a onfa obejai enra obi etema
and enra no bi ka chem say even GPRTU deputy no na o ka chem wa say MTD for no so ni wo na ye adwuma any criminal boys na ye adwuma
na me say omo gina ho no mo a me gina ho no mo a guy baako bometi ni aso moti ni so ntua police ni hye white ozungo janhia police ni yi nani say na o ka chen say sawo nim say awe amamre ono na e ka chen me say ade o ma call report to pay oh ay serious o na hwe new site obekọ no obi say ono no haye ne dia obi sam date na haye ne dia onye busuani onye obia ono no say o aba ho no mu a so obia onye adwuma bia o so no pa no hye singleter no ba betena ho no mo bia sales ma no o de opa kasa onye sales police phone him drivers for mo yes o ma so edin bia say o ka obi tibi fa bo ne de abomu o mo report ye ntumi nti sankrofo no ntumi nti sankrofo no ye nka o ma sem na de ya ne say unim o mo gina kwan no o mo gina okita o ma bobo sika sei se na ma bobo sika no agyin yo say ne o mate ni anase ni sales bia o jeje o kira o say amkrofaya mamre no nso adu so wo di no discount kira o say nyonko a o sika na oje obi a oje obeji obi a madina ndam no kase ko madina onye hwio udi so de card be si ona metitim no ye ebia oyarefa adenta onye de na no tum no ka oyarefa ba kope so wo suma no so wan suma no we so utua ne ka
but how many police for na ye adwuma
police for gina ho police for ankasa gina ho no anase omo ye ayi akra omo a ye say be yo yaka trom say lord kwan hui ma obi anfa de mbei omo mu gina nyina onimu a o de tell you omo gi sales they protect them normal gi sales enti ade sa me na me ma kwan o enya mi anka de wan ton ade o ha o enya mi anka wan nye say you enti ebi ho no mu a ye be ka se be escate a no amam lie say ye be escate 12 o'clock obi amama so ye wi a o kira ye mba mu metena se
em say Ghana security agencies no enyo omo nyina agimi na say police for no ibinum de chese wo mo agimi police no say atano no ma bodua na say de ya wo say atano pedadwumboni about him
o da bi enye police for nyina
and I say binum that's what I'm saying no but chunk of them correct ones no only 10% too
anu de police for some time bi won ma o hwe o nyama be mo ya obadwen wa onti ase ba ko bi am de call pips last 2 weeks 3 weeks wa mo ba de busia for ba be patchel e da honum sa ade o ye ultim say sebi ultim say mad like onim nyansa and antimi ade kwati am report no say like obi onim nyansa say pa police service bu say no meku nipa because imagine say 1 AM was stop car yare for the car ni mo o si dipa ni driver's license why impound the car no nipa na bleeding
ila
na me ne ko ka mi o enye obi say me na me ne gina on ma me si o obi di car ni mu ne na ya o bleedi o si o me ni police yi kika ya police ni say obaji sika na me ka che ne say uni miniska o me say because if hospital na eba enti aka me mumo me draw attention say police no ji momo be evidence o say ekro beji ema me ya me send ni momo tio and only ade asaso ye me sere kra wa de we o me bisa no momo na ma no bisa police di ba ko no so no the momo line ni ba na
The registered one.
on the registered momo line by ana ana kwani say and no for registered momo line number ana me bogu onu a ni din ni so iti me print ye ana me de ma lawyer na lawyer tro koma udim so say case no call Pepsi no they almost threw the case ana me de call IGP ana say ye free case no ye kodu onu ma ansa na omo ba be patch say yes rew udim say not to barrier na normal mountain na kra na omo stop cars na illegal barrier Maria no nye who say authorized places are you indicate baby ah say
there is a pips no almost when we say sir onko mo bi if you want say e adwuma cartel adwuma omo ewurade nyanko
enti ade no ebu say it's asem say me po no scan shocking you the fact say police ni say 3 day duty na me say 3 or say obeji 300 na me say na dia shimi ni say uni de ma me bufu ni say at my me nka say ebia mo nyansa che obi but me educated me enlightened.
Exactly.
So at my level of enlightenment important say me to me pon defend me one I can imagine ordinary person me quote law atreno about what the law says about driver's license say me ni ebia I have to go to the nearest police station give me this hours ni nyama as I make 1 a.m. police ni me catch and say it be security no fa say waje me car say see am no ka say it is 1 o'clock no eh fa na me yakọ akodu fie fa ne ho ba no pro nim say mramu no kra say ma bumpo na medu police wono mo a so mo kra escort me pe kwan a o mbe make sure say wono medu fie onim
East Legon police for and say eche madam bi so East Legon police for che gabi na say na ade ibi you know you see a man me dem ndi om de
kabangu
and again the bizarre policeman say ade we man na use to for no dey go true but how dey for dey quiet dey was say by law almost easy
wow
as no season say we one season mo dey to Legon police station why na say we dey go fie was say there by law on to reach
o say
exhibit
ba unim Bobie asama ye kan ya ye di yesire serious matter o say sometimes no obetime share law enforcement person bi whether at all ye military police ni o na o hwe no no camera bi a utimi bisa won say eh na sembe kwa na branti enemy can me say me sade we mu de am ye ho ade pa there was one gentleman or 5BN army na for 90 some percent omu kancha me say me was case but omu tie me case tio army HQ omu yet so asem we case but penny no handle case ni fine but say no mu come nsem ni am kan say oni bibi me respect am me warmer army uniform no sa nyama we mu no say this type of people na army mu a dem mu discredit the uniform no including ade e mo margin ba so me catch am say omu nim kwa fa so a odate Wellington ye ku no ana mu gina omu si omu nim na mka say no mu form margin ko no be hu say so omu anya correct system anya correct soldiers sa this type of soldiers we mu no ana sa asem si no mu tisi kromu a unya ne hwe onimu mra nim hwe obe botuo so that Wellington ye bo ni tuo Nima police station na ye bo ni tuo no kwa na nya obi okita tuo all tuo wa surrender we obi a we trained person and you know say uni enemy person combat ya anytime we be surrender bia no and say we attack no we say onetiko niti other form say no mo bo ni tuo fa na chi say because adan ya sa event say lance corporal no esi wa ma no order bi ma chese ni buafu no chese order e dia ma ndada bi ho bufu no de bo papa ni tuo na mo mutuo na mo ye big men that's all mo bi order ni private dey mo bi order so imagine say mo bi order na asem asi wo Ghana hand na young soldiers for any young police for any so na so mo finish mo a mo na mo ye minority so you must make sure say right things no ye beye na dia ya ni say this say di omo nipa asa na mo si e di boni e di omo
Anyway, so these are some of the issues. Seriously, yes, every day we want to talk about politics, but there are fundamental problems. Yeah, we will correct the economy. We will correct blah blah blah. We will better, but Charlie. Anyway, a quick text message from my friend. Kwabena, Divine describes the situation clearly and vividly, like he lives it every day. The effect is the human traffic we see. So you will see people and think there are no cars, but it is tactics by the drivers. The case of the police turning the blind eye started in or before the year 2011. That is how come bad boys became popular. The sad aspect is that you sometimes wonder who is behind these people, because you could easily strip these boys naked without breaking a sweat. I lived this almost on a daily basis. Every time you are in town, you want to get to at least Medina before 3:30 p.m. because of the situation. I have witnessed the police issues since my primary school days in Medina. Because of the situation, I can tell you for free that the trotro-boarding Ghanaian hasn't benefited from the good fuel dollar situation like we should have been enjoying. And that is a very sad reality. Members, Yanko demolition issue. Let me start with you. 10,000 unauthorized structures on waterways. Kumasi, Zube, Utieno, they are dealing with it. But question will be able to say, can NDC government gather that political will to crash all these buildings? And I say, more air diversion. Obi Busa Menra say, into what about sorry, ICGC say no. Omo kwako bu ohiani bi dan normal diverted in so na say because according to Nkrofo Esi waterway, atulin senima kosisi eye jowulu. Omo so akwa kosisi baumia special aid no. Oma kosisi your friend say what do you call it, estate houses sisi in Sumu and Jolu Bufaso, many places. Now the political will Ochina president say in NTC krum CC krum Saturday CC krum, but to what amount?
Offer Sir, I die over 10,000 now. You saw my see a dine, and yet say. Eka se bafesa nyeni nyina ne se nyina ne ye ensuo kwan bafesa ni ye ti se ofa bi ti se tema motorway Kwame Nkrumah esi motorway no anticipate say a time will come our population will grow into be here expansion into mu gya kwan bi de to nchen kese say in future bia no se expand ya ye befa ho ofa ba bi ti se a spinters rapport kwan no omo anticipate say population will grow into beja bi dia to honum sa places in a friend buffer na sa buffer no and buffer no and na meka sa dodo no an Nkrofo a encroach enti na wonam spinters road from baby adanka William Asori sie eba babesi under bridge traffic lights ubo se Nkrofo sisi adan showrooms ahodo bebre onyina buffers and na wonam East Legon kwan no America East Legon police station between East Legon police station and Temamoto way ubon si asisi adan bebre de asi ho na ho nyina e buffer sa adan ni nyina ka omo e beka se o masisi dan si buffer zones na nche se esi waterways. Those buildings are not on waterways, but e obi ni mu a omo de omo dan no omo asi a se bi osisi ensuo kwan mu na I doubt say aban beka so okubu sa adan ni nyina egu no enya possible sa ababu sa adan ni nyina egu. But there was some of Adani Biwohanumwa. The government has no choice than to break them down. Especially, and now I no pay me din central for any mere kwamra here. Se ensure toa ensure a free abri eba ebefa or yarefa a honumwa no ewo ensutine atnia bebefa amra here. Na afa amrehia dairy farms nanim honum na atuomu honum asanso ne ko ashaman ento ko sa ashaman irrigation om ye na sa dam ne hon sanso ne fa ekọ ashaman from ashaman sana kwakobopum ba se ene me ne Accra FM for krakobi okohwa Nkrofo si dan no ma fele omo fele no ma divert eye ensuo no kwan enti se we na akwaje ne plot honum a na osini dana no afele no divert nsuo no kwan they call the next plot. The next plot no so divert into oma divert ama it got to a point afi the nsuo no kwan kura wunya. Last year a minister eme se sa dam na wo honom no ye pese ye develop because enkrofo afi wo honom enti enkrofo so see afu wo enti ye develop na nya multi purpose dam. I best serve for irrigation purposes. Now, I serve for recreational purposes. And in Crofo betimi akwa as a leisure, betimi the jet ski so a big generate revenue. At the same time, Amrahia Dairy Farms and Moano, a honum suno munsu. Aquaculture, Ministry of Aquaculture Crawo, a year pond honumwa, a feedy sense you know. Oko Adenta Municipal Assembly, or more agric directorate, or more fish farm or one service sense you know. Your farmers who mudia vegetables. Sansunan survey and Tiabampe so redevelop sa dam na ekoso but sa dam ni taking the source e dey free science you na free aburi ebe fa o yare fa e fa hoba no bankrofo tisi kwan ama na block enti yenye rate se September mu se pa enye se nsu atokese a sa ensuo kakra no a be kan se nke ye river wo se ban ya block ensuo ni ma enti bo se dam no ewe etimi wia ma ne kofom so bo se dam no ayema na yesi nsu ahya seseto ena nsu so tokese a esa so ma blocking ni kwanti no eyiri fa nkrofo no ho de be pia fa wo de ba be gudam no entina no sa anti flood task force omukọ ho ekọkọhwe but mame mu adwuma ko bi abaso na Ghana on eye big mistake is obey as a offense to do the right thing, yeah, but a acceptable to do the wrong thing. There's a estate company bia omo akwakoto omasase on se dairy farms no na aban different him for nsem and for several years intimin serving intended purposes until under previous government and hemfo no agitation say no moje asase sem no kwa manfa yes moje asase sem no ba be se manfa anye yes na me nya ba bia ntimo ma ebi no mo twen ya na ban yi asase ni bi ede ma hemfo no and ahemfo no so aton asase no ede ama estate developer na estate developer ne ba e no abehu se asadam yesi hoyi se me invest wa asadam we mu a me properties we benya value a bet is like waterfront estate and in Tinusana Tedia I will support the government to one casa buy ministry so more peso or more investing no more redeveloping the dam last year since last year and the minister MIA involve Ghana Irrigation Development Authority and one casa coco her dam no ena one casa design redevelopment no babe no my design nyina ena company ni say opese ono ni ni sika eso aban asene na ye develop dam no na aban de ye na irrigation na ono na estate na wasi ho no so and serve for recreational purposes na ma na estate na ni mu na ho te say waterfront say de be ya ono so ni value ebe kosoro a minu ka sei ensuo na eba no a o masi kwan no size developer na because opese ensuo ne ba be good dam no mu no nya binti no wono aboka akofa excavator amomate atwa storm drain kese about 2 kilometers from tre aba hit dam no omokoya na ebinum akotwa ofahemfoni
ebinum ne info
media phone di omachi koye no edi eye anti can say flat task force na koye no omakwa akotwa picture na picture no mutwa e no ena omo can say Photoshop and it's a video is a won't call her no more obeka say insure ba na estate developers na be see insure no kwa no mercy die so one say for near die
yeah Photoshop no one
na no multimedia for publishing yes all over and here they reporters ko ne party e ko ho betuma free party no ba be chiri wono no momu a oboa ono no di ni sika eltwa storm drain said the beya nsuo no ba begu dam num e di ni sika be so aban asene ni e develop dam no said the beya ho be ye fe na ono no estate ni so anya nimunyam no say ni a publish no thinking say they can incite the government to go and demolish their property because this picture no my posting looks like or my building or my estate on the waterway.
No, but I think with this demolition, they are doing it with, documented area site plans.
More.
So obi and me, and so be kutu pacha.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. Say, enya dana omo ekanya no betimi abuagu. Enti nipa no no ye the right thing no. Hwe the publicity ayede ma no. But obi a wasi da si kwemu. Ene na party mu nyina ko the cameras. Obi atimi afelia diverting so ntinsu a etini ko se no se akwankwa ni se ya ani so to na yiri fan crofo. Enti e wadani bi wo no mu a yedani a wasa aban bugu. Nyetimi kreti na kwani demo na eko because Saban, let's assume Saban will be over 10,000 houses. Yes, we are. A national security implication.
Yeah.
Because these 10,000 houses now can encroach for a team dia over. Say can say 1 million. And there was hard done. Already any be cry baby da yenya. To talk about that win in egua. But at least thousands of them there it will go. Especially omo masha de see a dying a wound soak. A binumo chese.
So which means the question we need to ask is based on what mechanism the amount Garrett for they identify that let's say approximately 10,000 unauthorized structures.
Ofa baby to say a wager dam or more a satellite image as 2015 baby and Crofwire Cruchy and Sassano Ababidru and at 2026 or Masa Kuta a year can say satellite image into 2015 and 2026 ya utimu say 2015 no na there's a buffer kese da honom those na nkrofo enkrochi any aye hwan na nkrofo na enkrochi few meters away from the dam dam no so overflow say pa be fa nkrofo san nkrofo no mote sa buffer ho ne de sa aban na kura se wo mmua on the onkobu a ensuo na kasa be na dwuma you some of them yes say obi anku a wa obewu sabane yese wande obu nu agu na sumi nkonkobu no obi abom de mbone na mum se nsuo ni yiri fa de a me organize na admone de de na abro am se nsuo na nkasa betu sankrofo no because one thing people are refusing to realize is say you can never stop water untimi block water that no matter what to find it way ada say be fast run na say be fast here it will find it way and to mo makozi so mo dan what say wager dam and in so to uniform no either you move and now say insurance kasa will move you up but one more masisi ewo katesa hodo mu no ene de wo say ko but for me de me focus pani every challenge bia problem bia no offer opportunity me say sanitation one of the natural resources aban betimi capitalize one to create more jobs for our people. Of adentina nipa besi dan atena fie se me de dan ma ha na se me ankasa me fie e fie be mu no fa yen generate waste e fie bia generate waste but wo ba akra ha mpo a enye fie bia na wo dustbin enti bisa won se we need dustbin na se we need registered waste management company a obefa bola no kwa wodo bola no kogo himfa sa bobo ya afo no a ene omo na ade adwuma boso no mingu omadwuma omo boa but most of them enye registered company some of them mesi saboles no we fia omo ko jagu gatam
obi ko shiegu street mo
obi shiegu street no ko because they are not registered and for that matter nobody is regularized omadwuma obi no follow omo me say aban betime agina we so yemfa by local government yemfa mraketin bra say efia nipa timu bia say nipa ba ko pempo ne timu a enya on hye se afie no ebe wo dustbin enya se dustbin keke you must register with the registered waste management company out in work contract so ba be for bola sa waste management company esa say registered in it no the government can monitor and then supervise omadwuma okofa bola no enim se okofa bola na ha na odeko one see the san share ne ba sa be near the kwakuso for a job creation companies na ba kwa sabola no or register obefa nipa ebebu adwuma secondly ebebu ama bola no a ye disposing anyhow no eto bete so free says ene my register me fee that's been with the registered company say wo every week over be fa me baller because every month me to our car o ma me fa oba be fa entinya wo na be so baller no so de kwa gugu gatam but ye jan crofo man crofo say wa generate waste ni wi a ba bia pa bia na kwa kogu a wono na dwen so onkonkoto that's been hun say ne boarding ono no mfa ne sika nkonkoma obi se bosume bra beje o mreko nim se gata hold begum hwese na anu nsu ato ayiri afa nkrofo ye kase ni pese over 36 or so enawu yesu nwie ye na Ghana ni asesa bola aguhi baro mu di kogu gatam na no yonko Ghana ni ahu aso camera si so se mi twa wo na ono no okodi bone no anya kukudura fabo ayirade nyame chesi Ghana ni no ono no ka chense wo ye bone jai no na ono no chesi no with the ball na wasanya aho akwa dani fie amade ate obi tonkube asisa kube aguhi barom ni kwa gatam ye busara o se ye de kwan irade Raf sesisa o se o ye de kwan wadi kube hura ko gu gatam o
tabeti
say ye de ye kwan. You see these people. 81 say decide Samra ne ba offer. We can only solve this disposing anyhow no with loss ni nyina na say one yen shat yen free fie. Once a wasi fie any party mu no. You whether I like it or not, you must have a dustbin. Not just have a dustbin alone. Yeah, man, yes, I would say, Ube generate waste, who generate waste, we are somebody's responsibility to pick that waste, no, somebody's responsibility. So, or this waste, Nibako baby, or so they call. And to would say, have the dustbin registered with a waste management company, they will give you the dustbin. You pay them every month. So, a man, a far ball, and one, a said, yes, I will be reporting on ESU, no. So no so be fa baller no amfa ankogu baabi a wo so digu a ban said so be take say any panel responsible si eja waste management ni mo obi a say wan kasa fa wo pe e decide how to manage your waste offer ye be ko baabi e wo ye uko developed country Ghana fo akotena brochiri obi a no obeka kire o say ono no ye ne baller wi a ono ne fa ne baller akotugu there's no developed country say nipa no wo aye obola wo ofia wie wo na be fa bola akotu agu ebi no sa ye wo company on na be fa bola na akotu agu na sanse wo tua ni kantin wo be make sure say obola no ba be fa sanse wo ji usi kantin wo be make sure say wo be kwa akotu bola na
say Ghana ye compost size ye wo be say
of onim say compost site e wo Ghana ye be ka say compost site e recycling na zoom lion dia Ghana government enibi.
Why?
The Ghana government wo dumping site. Dumping site said the ne wo pantan. Baby e kotu bola gu ho ye mawie. Na mo se compost site a ye ka se sesa bola yetimi di go, yetimi di ko koye recycling. Yetimi segregate solid waste, ni liquid waste, ni plastic waste. Na there also recycling ni nyina zoom lion dia. Oko Accra, oko Tishi. The oho zoom lion dia. Oko can you say Achimota news station the oho zoom lion dia. Oko Asharaja. The oho zoom lion dia. Oko Asante region, oko Vuta region, oko every region. Composite be who be a zoom lion dia.
So what does it cost for the government to get itself involved?
And yeah, you see, say o pam sebio akoko pano oko pam akoko bone no na akoko paso etechiri na no meka asasem we. Most Ghanaians were happy when government decided say the contractor wo ni zumla yentem no ye terminate
no more assemblies
no some of them were happy of I terminate say 1 year ba afen trase ni enye review ni say after 1 year what is the sanitation situation. Assemblies na fairly. The entire my feeling is say they don't have the resources, they don't have the logistics. Because of a baller no, so be generative baller ni we are. Who here logistics? What pra baller no credit gu hono. Who here logistics na de be kwa logistics near cars. Okofa wi a ehemfo na de kwa akoguo. Yete akra hai say AM ekura ni dumping site. Baby osesa ball de be kwa akoguo. And that baller must end up with the compost site. Compost site this you be there. Now assembly ni logistics okwa kwasesa baller no. Na wa transported the akọ. Na se woni saa bia. Oye de kura de ko zoom line okra say na me the baller na ba mo nyina mo mfanye dem. Woni bi. Enti sa zoom line or contract no of I may say the government can decide say omo ma pra ne de say de ama why omo pra but omo pra we are somebody you have to collect those waste. You collect those new waste ni we are somebody have to send it to a place a compost site and somebody have to take over the compost site no manage. What about those contracts? And then one assembly is need to be plan because we need logistics. First, not assemblies ni nyina ni Zoom line or contract. And Zoom line a supply or more with dead logistics. Zoom line to me emma or more a tracker na esisa ball and deco. And those contracts is not there. And to me can't Zoom line says if you only charity work and for to me. And assemblies ni abani terminating contract in Busa say have you been able to give the assemblies logistics? Say ya mamo. Every marketplace is your mamo a containers where the quality waste no. Apart from some for proper no, your mamo containers the quality waste no. Your mamo a damp casa a befa ball and the kugu. Near kofa ball and cry him and the kugu. And tia fairly let's cast our minds back. Zoom Lion etimi manage ya with some other waste management companies. And Marco some of the communities are they have contract with the household and to provide a year dustbin. Omo befa almost every week, every 3 days omo befa. No mo Jesus can be the from home. Household need to ya no ma befa ball no mo de ko. And then we call those communities no. Some of the contracts are still there. Ebi one more end. Until we got to a point I feel the near will recognize and as a registered waste management companies are. O madwuma mo ye ne say o matimi developer do extend say afedo mutimba household do o mo that's been the bro no ma befa waste no bosumi so anu atu omoka but then what do we see and yetimi reduce from that ababedum pempen so say unregistered waste collectors and then the nkofo ye ne say obi timi koto abobo ya mienu miensa enum obi wodu na odiama boys no munko fi na munkoto munkoje ballers baller
o sisa o de kwai
o de kwahin ento ono to kofa baller na essence oni baabi o de kono no akoja gu baabi a Zoom Lion timi sisa baller e di free ha all the way what the cop eastern region e ho no kwakọ dampe no kwakọ recycle busasa abobo yawe mududu se de betimi asisa baller from here from Accra to Tema ento ono be sisa baller ni wi a no akopa kidi esi o twa mesuma ba esumba amanda no beba no agya de gukwa no adeko entinye so omuni mo they know because they are not registered. Nobody cares. Yet the end say you trade the car be fair baller your man 20 cedis your man 30 cedis or the baller no call him yenim or the kogu gata mu yenim or the kwa kogu kwa mu yenim because they are not registered. Nobody monitor and ade channel pa bia na wonam kaswa eye malam road ya Sabobo yesu baller timi twaso over 300 busa so the baller no call him when the AMSF crowd doesn't have a dumping site omo the baller no call him into offer ya fairly when ya eye opener e wo mu say nso na eto yiri ye no ye one ye drainage system ni so poor ye nshada ni proper storm drain timi absorb the large volume of water but ye nyina agitum say se gata sini nchoki ya enso ni yiri kra impact ni nye enough say entie na enso na ye yiri na ye impact na ye so huge ni say ye gatas no are choked because ene assembly sinin to me enye se nkomunya omumpe omunya nkomo beye they don't have the logistics because you nya terminate Zoom Lion contract and you put any measure apart from the buyer say why you for a to music move from I think say 500 or 300 e dey 1,000 no abana amfan hihye bia mu akwam say assemblies na yes mun take over the sanitation in the various districts no ya mam logistics ya mam says come mun fan koto cars we mun fan logistics ya mam we are failed.
Quick comment from Benu Anthony. Kwabena, it happens to me. I committed no offense. I just parked at the Atomic bus stop waiting for someone. My offense, I don't know. A policeman approached me on motorcycle telling me that I can't park there. And I explained things to him. But he refused and asked of my license. I gave it to him and he said he has arrested me. That's all. But he said, you no parking. And I was at Atomic bus stop anyway. He says, go and see how they are making money. Sikadi police for Shebu Medina Johnson in Empotemo papa. I took says Bobie Monato Akininyo. What can I say? Anyway, Divine, baby, I have a bedroom a action point. You don't know mining but this action should come. Action. The question is, can we?
You want me to say, Bobie, onim, and the floody, Obisa hating one, Minyashos are hating a champion with hey. Intino Bishop Wednesday, Obusa Talewe and Michelle Deba TV. And then my son so
because I was one can be answered.
Oh yeah,
on time when you be uncle go baby in terms of emergency.
Wash away.
Only be baby.
Oh, kwa jua boy there, ndio kwa jua boy kwa dia pa.
Say locate.
Yo on say I want you to betimi aba, enso betimi yira, ase betimi ato me ni
locate.
Me the mini location.
I decentralize it.
Matthias.
What local government as
Buza kwa jua no anchira o.
Enti omo mo share TV Wednesday Tuesday. Omo unsa talewe ya na me share o TV. Na masanso e wo shen we a. Na unim She flood no bonia a dini power or my way mono. You have no idea. Now the damage no to the extent no enya dia obe to me akase wo place value on. But depression alone no e ma wo no any frustration a obe come no kwa no to me quantify. Na dia hu pra ne say wonam kromu ane weda na sesa na yo ma show. Because unim die ebesi. Problem we whether we like it or not, yaba bedum pempen so a we must tackle it head on. O check Ghana abakosemo a. The first flood is see major Ghana record o ye in 1933. Eba 1935. Eba 1956. Eba ya bedu 1967. And they do 1995. From 95 and about 20 July June 3rd there no. You have anything? Circle the other see you know. And they be ya can some ya can A ni ya can B ni efa plan. See. Mini ya hunto akan some ni bebre kwa ya see efa so sanitation. But let me tell you say Ghana problem near bed address flooding. It goes beyond just sanitation and dredging. One, hydrology. The movement of insuono, send you moving in baby fino. Meno kasakra na low lying area. I is surrounded by hills in Botain. Outdoor. It insuoning in no eba. Na ba itino right now we have to study the water pattern. Once I want to talk, I say insuo a few mountains no e bi fa na kofa Shaiman. And on my director no de keka ho place no bebre ba weja honum e bi kaso honum e bi so ayi mensa oya refa no de keka ho tema honum side no so ba all of these things no as I say yehwe again as I share the topography unim say asase na e wo mu sisi ano e say otumu say nsu ahin na tumi absorb e bi honum impervious o de ade nsu no ba na enfa entumi and take insure. And your lifestyle urbanization, we have over urbanized to the extent to say measures say the good if you share you call estate be. Wouldn't say estate occupy more than 10 acres as asino. But beer ni one more major green area as even Ponsio eto abeka say egun ra we so ya pavement oni na from Krenkren to Krankrai. It is your ta. I find the best ebe hold water. I was our area. It means that it's only na no be ensure e kwa bontin. And now again, the major challenge be oye your attitude send away e kan no and infrastructure. Ya pesi endele sa de we no. Me de me asem we aye ke kan be kan on from mu a. Ba yen fa ne small segment nkete. Minim Ghana be bia to yencham si ana bibi boni si a enye under a certain district and as a municipal assembly. If preko dabrempo a assembly biase.
Yeah.
Iti ubisa who said all of these problems the complaints are ye ni nsema eken nyina. Nipa ewo assembly ho no mo ayetu omo kasa omo nya adwuma no sankrofo no omo we hefa na omo ma ye nyina ye bregu. Uni said the first major demolition exercise you see Ghana no it happened 1962 July.
I see.
Oh, Cape Coast. Kwame Nkrumah budan 400 to 500 a year.
Simple.
Because ono kwa no ofili say sa year rainy season no sa dining na mad and thatch houses ni na no e yade a ye just see ono mancrofo be lose on properties be lose on lives. It's a bugu. That was the first one you see here. And then emre do say aban no crack wepo no fa ho. Yeah. Me baby me wo and then omo dey show me try video and then my morning crew no e dey me video no e show kra mo interview me so bobie baby e ti se sie ya me no kasa se sie ya se flood e sie show ni nko baby ya no e human activity e na ama na ba be du sa nipa na aye sa ma de na ba be sa ba me say assembly nipa na gu assembly la kwantana assembly honum no omo etu om kasa omo nya adwuma no den na omo ye hwe that is not surprising say ocean landscape no a ba bia e wo soro ni mom ba bia e wo soro no emom aflade na ba bia e wo fom ni mom no e ho mom ye free and unim de obakwa koye omo wo fom no omumoma ba be fele omani mo no mo to prevent insure efisro say embra embesen enko na insure no ageti stack na aloki one estate e honum ubuntu court
your estate ni say
UT estate ubuntu court and na me no ka say wonim say Omaya ahonum ye waterway o omumomo ho ye waterway ana oma raise omu anim ho no nti so na fisuro ni momu mba ana insane nko ana omumoma prevent omu awa anim ni senso ni nka honum. There's one woman me nyakasa my report to assembly 4 times. One woman yes ni ku MPP time big man bi o aviasi airport na yire ye friend Irene oma fili omu anim ho no mo ana nsuo na kese atwam sei no entwam nko ana kwan a ye nyina yesese fa so lorry kwan no wa ba be fele honum se be ye nsuo no mba na kwan etumi fa so me na me kofa grader se me dwiri ade na gu me honum na assembly na frame say ade we ko nya botra na say ni say assembly ni ya aware of this challenges si honum obi ankasa because in no me powerful people no see akase solve problem na insuo no mu fie mu na efa e no ma je se mu ya kakra mu na top no na mu mre e no ma ja problem insuo no so ntene nko a ko bi honum no no su company say wo extend problem na ba me ho obi so aba be block insuo no ba bi insuo kwan wo me so say minimum so bi ensa no wa metumi de I blog akokoto say me to concrete wo it is a mujama yen be ku yen wo because ayen to kwasam wo area ni mu assembly ni twam na onim de tia me ma was example we nyina ne se hwe on say president afọ me anti flood and post flood mitigation committee. I just hope say enkon ko say COVID-19 committee say tete yankofo de ye no because share video you see committee no akọ oyarefa eno makodamfa eno nkofo send me because people know ye problem na o area mo say perennial. Na me bisa say why no sure be boy yarefa so oba be check flood issue and so she omba what it means to say assembly for now omo no nim kwan na say omo direct omo no places for me wo no mo places bi wo no mo problem na kasa wa on bypass omo it won't say baby no ade na say omo pay so person on solve flood issue for solve flood issue ni nyina no oba hwe na e de omo wrong places because detia me wan say obi ani wonu mu a onim ba bia problem no wa obeka say obepa lor kwan because baby aflad na lor kwan wo main road no nchen pe no wa akofa lungulungu a no kolungulungu mu say ho na wo solve problem lor kwan wo de MC ni so onim no de mo no number bi it be fair a friend say committee for no one of their spokesperson e ka che say baby amko yen na nya ho na flood ni issue ni wo and me see my best problem we say camera na na do mo time na ho no ma na o yes camera ne sign say hwe me fa camera ne to me so fa to me so me be kasa hwe me de na be si nsuo ni mu twa me me ne camera problem na twa me o na crofo bre me twa me problems ankasa na yetimu sesi a na me no kasa yi me te say twa me again mate say yes ya the relief items e ko hwe de si wo alajo aban e sika akwakoto mattresses emi de ka akosi wonum ye dudu wonum a eno ane say driver no okoye na wa yi ahoma na obi ayi ni mattress gidi record ben na wo about nkrofo a omya victims of flood na wo se wo alleviate your plight no mo challenges no and now me no to way yes ya dedicate almost 350 million cedis they service ade we I relief aban say ya de boa me ti way me nim relief asem bia 50 time I started say flood me obi ampon contact him by area mu me ka say your friend say victim say yeah check tomatoes yeah check na me say obi odi edin odi flood victims di be wia covid-19 ya mbomudua we di ebe bomudua ankasa na mawu ebe bomudua na me betua mu ka because ultimi fa yedin embe didi me ti hay me landlord say ka tenant a we ka say landlord aje wo relief na so hwehwe landlords na wo check relief items they are more eba ni say na ye te honum ne ye ti bi ye ti ho abakosa mo nti ho hwe eno ani say mo te honum na ye si na adumo me de me ka say me ye metna honum na ye beda be sorry one day Bobie ye beda be sorry one day ne ye see audit report ye see relief items ye spending 1 billion ye spending opepepepepe and na opepepepepe no ambedu nkofo honum and ye ne on be pepe abomu because say ye ti ha say pa na ye beda be sorry na mo ba spend opepepe na opepepe ni bedu ye ho de ande ne mo be tia abomu ankasa say me tell you up to now me tias ye me tias ye say
o be pia no apepe
me tias say up to now obia ni wonu mu a ye te wonu mu a ye struggle o ka kire say we solution nie ade o mu ye nie itima suppose or events anti flood committee for no mom fa ye din amba embe kan kire yen say almost spend sika we ho a yen ya ye ofo mu no ye nim ade kompetent almost spend sika no e wo so a yen benefit na areas na krofo e wo waterways mu omo ye niama omo cause problem no enye ferry asem me say ye honum say problem no e ye individuals because Bobie say me show video no say si abehu say et say mo station baby away e de ko junction yi so e ho e na main road na ho aflade o but nkrofo na order ha say e prefer say o me fa dan na chia ko di 15 minutes so abra mo de 10 seconds e de beko but mo pese be solve 10 seconds problem because omo feel say 10 seconds problem dey solve ya omo be bre it me the flood issue me enye the politics because me area mu onum e ba ye MPP NDC QRP PPP ni the count obi ayani test obi affected by this flood issues here e cause obi obebre 12 your mufie na imagine omo won kola ma me neighbor ba ko bi nsuo no da ne kon se no di pie fi ni fie oni ba bia ko or sorry another ban no bobo ne kon no na nsuo ni mu all because individuals been a creative problem no e wo area ni mu e no ma feel me say flood say show we season ni twam na sa assembly for na be address issue na Bobie me say be dane se kantwe because Ajia bank for 3 mu no bia be take mra no e di ahye ni nsam because utumi that sorry say unim say me no ka say ye obi a ono asi isuo e oloro kwa mu na isuo no ekunu no opompi isuo 24/7 opompi isuo iti even pono kwani so dry kwani so dry ono no de se ne fie dry mo awie mo nyina tumi dry because 24/7 no ne pomp eti so e pompi gu kwani mu iti wo on mo pompo be da be so no na isuo oze
west side
oyarifa UTS state asema mi kai ni bresem na you see na Bobie who talk about lifestyle any attitude me sound so twamu area bi mu event say adenta honum ba bia abrante bi ka chem say ni honum aflade na wo sha abrante no ka chem say no aflade na ni gata na nkasa na eda ne shop na nim ho na nkasa na isu akobu no gata na hwa emu ma o so say aflade na kan so na fa he eno so jisa mahama afi headquarters afi flagstaff house no wa wani mo na wo si isu aflade akọ shop mu itu ko na gata na so be fam na emu aye ma no eno so wontimu enu so wan kasa wotumi fa wo de men kote obi adiem te wo shop no o le no ba bia wo no te anum keke no so wotumi ntimu Bobie wan na yeyen hwan na yeyen wo mam ha sei ana ya kwa na de eti akopem na de na akopem na de kokoba saa enti me de flood issue ye ba ye de ade a aha nkrofo aha yen ya pese ehu se obi tu anamon bi a ebema ye ebema ye hope ama because madam fubi wawu o te compound house me wo ne frame me say unipa ewu na shock me o se o te so okamu odem okamu because of his own flood level no bi antumi an rush anko ho o koya wawu demu a wa electrocuted. Oh yes, even pomu yi nu pono omu koye ko discover ese wawu no omu free police for crime sure me famu fire service for crime me fa body nko muti fa na omu na to e fence police tank so why body na wo be pay say enya ne sa enya sem papa enti me flood ade we mo bia am be ye ayi so oba be di hu sika te say obu the camera be sisi omu so a no mu na mo no ma hoping say e ba be twam na another season aba a real problems and crofo FM day to day asema na me no ka say e be affect productivity so na mate say e even saying minority for a press conference bi say aban akofa even say contingency fund mu and the omo can say nanka and say aban okoji approval from a friend saying parliament and son of the Sakashe, Mamin Kai, we've been chill. Uche Embrana, they set up the contingency fund now, Article 117 of the 1992 Constitution, and it is governed by the Public Financial Management Act. Yes, say, anytime there is urgency and as an unforeseen public ibiano, about to be the Nisa Ecobo contingency.
There will not profit
says ana sechere emergency na mimintiasio say omo ka say fane say Bobie yetie so dum say wildlife embra onu mu a fane say ukọ Achimota forest CA na ugina onu mu a na wani na ho so unforeseen na say owo bi bebe bare na ho a onum say wildlife one say uhu owo na say u prepare no menku no so dum say amra no it is also wo follow embra no a
onya fa me na ho na me hunu mra do
Itubaka say, who trains or warning cow would touch a whom ye, and said, oh, the ababon one answer day. I see a banner emergency, no, only have to act. Mammy got some children. Oh, say, me, they be a metraka, say, dear, I am a buffooly say, men will be our nyachuma, or person or no children will be the onion nadia. Yantia Mamu has say, Anna Abay through Canoforiata, and your Mosako contingency fund the move. 339 million Ghana cedis. Cathedral emergency. Cathedral emergency. All those
omu wiase no omu kwa na edi nkwasi asema eye.
Obi wo asamka e the fa contingency fund wanti KMPP for. In KMPP ni emergency si ye cathedral sika why 339 million. Even COVID-19 omdo musako bo mu 33 million. Eko chama parliamentary candidates nande mumaka konya manya vim se mugina onu mo ye press conference e be catch obi se contingency na ensio fa dipa no konya den ensio ku nipa na ye tie asisi ano enu ti na make say sikari de ya support yom but we make sure say for no mo ye the real victims no mo ye affected no or they will get the money and as a problem here some of the solve some of the desilty some of the dredge some of the year relief items whatever it is no it must serve the purpose.
Yeah,
I don't know me hear me.
All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5. Sammy, Ochna, Obeko, a friend say clean up exercise.
Sure. Nami admu china. Besha se boss ankasa ono ankasa ebedi animu. Nti e be ya famu de. Ye hwe nim se Ghana fo nyina be am fana nanu me kan. Se oyefo nya baumia. Na uchina se baumia anti ensi abontin.
No, I MB before issue statement say all members ni leadership ni nyina obi o ya available bi an.
Say obi o ya available.
Eh say bi about.
Aduma da be opposition aduma be no moye. Baumia se aduma be no ye.
Na de wo mo ani wo personal wo tu kwai.
Personal.
Wo tu kwai.
Wo tu kwai kwan.
Wo tu kwai.
Baumia tu kwan.
Wo tu kwai.
Nanu baumia ensuo yiri ye okoshe sneakers ma ko tietia tichum. Baumia Missy Baumia do a monkey I send in the song your best job. Will be our do Petra. Petra o kwa sneaker and I do copet a yes a view and for
say a pan about so work at the say
Baumia say flooded ye. Yamfa NPP in Tunche, Yamfa NDC in Tunche. Let's all come together. Na Yampra. President John Dramani Mahama first term in government. Omo initiative bibia the chief of staff Yura Julius Debra. Now a friend National Sanitation Day. Every month be our last week. Or Saturday near Kwako Prapra. Ghana fo nyina prai ahemfo titiro atenten ahofefo otumfo krasi gata mu prai akufo ado amprada akufo ado amprada na ne huna no pe ni magata mu akufo ado amprada yehu notable MPP member bi o prai na no ba o mi ase ene de ene akufo ado ofriche bi ondo ofri wale tie nyina yen kamom na yenye nenye fe enti ochina am expecting se baomia okuta praye a opra no oboa no a wasesa na ne wife Samira amaso no da kugu dasbin sa anya sa se yehu a baomia yemfa no ho nche no because a best posi baomia hypocrisy ebe me hu se baomia cry worse than Akufo-Addo because Akufo-Addo do mo hu se me mpra memprech samepa na meprama bola akọ from dia ene ka bola nkuye baba omiade o say wo yo mamba pa enti nyina en kamom na en krakra enti e hyase from ochina before ochina ba omia be come asalachi we want to see Baomia Saturday we want to see Baomia not only Baomia we want to see Baomia and the wife
but divine Dr. Parker in the obewa infa
or Ghana in the first place. You must Dr. Papa Cosino.
Baumia Sunia.
Baumia, Baumia, baby, I call the same with you.
Who would want him?
Baumia and Nama.
Who's young him?
None of Baumia and Amkanda.
What did you Baumia? I did you to
Baumia, Missy Baumia. Hey, Baumia, pa on Yari, on Petunyari. Nyam Fanon Conco to a yet a Mahama hospital, they've gone. And make intensive care. And in answer you, Baumia. Say MP before say what he reach him cried in the baba. Say Baumia to reach him cross which notice about.
Divine, Ocha, are you getting yourself involved?
Oh, we there say Nyasembone.
Sure.
And me put them me per se yen go beyond this occasion. Say yen enforce law now. First no. So tankers. Sama. No. And because what him say,
Zuba is doing it hard.
I dare me headache and say. Shops be flooding here in certain communities are me because me sometimes when person me understand the problem no baby a mandatory free near penny solution. Most of the shops don't complain yes are flooding in na shops then him got us na a choky yeah enforce ya na kawa space that when him so no so to clean or no to mean clear space no you should be able to intimidate me encourage you bibia so fa no hunjim ochina baby a efiwo but you see my enko clear ngu kwan no hu wie. Usually we want see tigata mu wi a na egu kwan ne ho na nso to asanso abe clear de ko ebi wonu mu a we want see clear ye di wura ne gu wonu mu a obi am besesa
that's the problem
ye be wie no na ye do so gu wonu mu a mesre Ghana for dem mu ba be si wonu se be cleaning no dispatch say ye na e convey eyi edi niam e be clear waste ni bibia no so no ye pe kwan e be fa so a no so no e be be afa
that's right.
abusua enti yeda na Kwabena Bobie Ansah, Commander Boham, Commander of the Airwaves. Yeda na sese watena se don hwere no ani akakra bi na chese enaya wone na pamfo nyina afi wonu mebo na chidom se producers na enne nso so ya wadai womode the Citizen Show so kwa koguo na anim se sempani na ase a na ye nwumakuo bi adomadama na yemfa emu aseda no bi emma Girl Super SP Ghana Oil womo enede aba Girl Super SP no wase wo perfum go papa ebe buabo engine wo ban na ebe ma wo car no so ne wo se kwa utimu se edamoton kama pa e ma engine no so ye adwuma yi ankasa na wo de fem go no se eye premium or nothing enkwa na wo pe nye se bia na fem go na bia bibi ne na ye se na ye se bia da bi wo de ane se premium quality a ehu ni asem bia de a ba no fem go ma eye Girl Super SP ne ye kanfo ama wo se eye ntone nketenkete wo kwa na man 50 man 100 da bia ne emwa wo to ayi a wo faili a ha wo de ka no kosi wo sa wo se bugum eti obua na ye ma wo se ayema wa ha wo se no na be feel papa Girl good energy agre discover ni pabotom to ni ba bi e dibi na da bia me ka kire wo no ene esisi e de eye bi ka sa akatua kwa de ye de eso ne ma no a wo so de bobra de abeka echi eti no ene wo mu a se nu asabe ese wo kita wonsam sa no na chese ni ska ho akwa atwe ya ne sa no na ene wo de agro yi bi so ho anu sanse ya agro discover ni pabotom tino wo di bi anse adaje ne mrekra wo se wo bebo no mobile phone so star 850 star 5 hash star 850 star 5 hash na ticket back here 5 cities on all networks na watcha udidi mu a ubetimi awi 1000 Ghana cedis akosi 1 million Ghana cedis a wose ene wo twitwa na bo se du ba bi se nu a obemma options ne no choose so lucky number ewo mu a so abo se ne station no a wo play no eya Accra FM so na tie no no a enter na wo be wi se pe wose enter your momo pin wo enter ya bo se usika nie na ene gu fun so e money na handbag na ground wose wonya afihye du nwotwe a agre won ka ho scratch keke na discuss ya bam Dura Plus Limited and the account for amount say one no more and a rubber papa plastics UPVC any HDPE pipes would be do juma soon now plumbing any construction works in was in shebe BS and say senka one no more and your what you may yank if you bro edunum over 50 years one more my gun and more sumu ye enka wonu mu agai dadadada sesa wonkuku no kaka akwa bi ofiri baaye na so na se wo somo my Ghana some power sa kwan isunti no wo bia age wo matum nya Ghana nko wonu mu wa bibi man ahodo so a chese dwuma so wonu mu edie no ewiase ama nyina eba no wonu mu a ehye eniema etise so no wo mu nyina so age wonu mu dwumadi atomu abo wonu mu aba sokra entino eye Dura Plus Limited wo moduro ben no na ese wo koto edidi wudwuma so ahodo nyina for all your plumbing and construction needs we here UPVC any HDPE pipes no wo mo de na authentic eye durable ebecha afebo wo sisi e de ode abakura obi ade atum eye one more water storage tank e no water tank no yeah, a Dura Plus for water tank and no was what a tank. Dura Plus water tank was what a tank. Na a tank no. Chesa wamu di before fro bibi sonko abakra mesisi ayi. Sir, we use one more tank ni bino. Wuni how bia wo san say. One more ede level indicator bia bemua ensuo no. Baby edida abre bia no behu. Eye se bia metu kwan na nsuo ne se na menim se bi wo mu ebi nim ne nkro ne ba bebre na ene se ore afi hu ana ore afi hu kakra bia na che se nsuo no na asen na Ghana water so ato nsuo mu na nso umu bi nsie ye na che se be ye oha pa enu ti no de level indicator no ahyemu no eti no bomodin ase wonkọ baby ase na mepe water tank bia kase ope Dura Plus for no water tank na ne ebone mrane say what a tank it's an say eniema ewo mu no abusua Ebua wo dada sitene mu ensem ne nkankro pa. Frempani 40244 336665 0244 336665 0302 225001 0302 225001 na obetimi so ahwehwa won North Industrial Area Accra North we say no se number 10 and 11 12 Dadiban Road. Number 10, 11 and 12 Dadiban Road, North Industrial Area, ewo enkra ha no mo seye. Ebu so anwuma koi adomada mentina. Dwumadie no the Citizen Show enne na Kwabena Bobie Ansah ne mpanyfo kan ho ede ebesom mo. Mesumidi abana nyako abronoma. Yeda mase do masi ha no mo na semano kakra bibese ngotwe ntemu a na wo number 1 kase ene ya waden so mpanyfo esi nkonya na wono mo ede asom som papa yakra mo nyi wa fidie ni fia
100.5 Accra FM.
Good energy powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
Ghana this year, we are seeing Bobo Akensieno Ebraso. FIFA World Cup 2026 Ebaso Ewa USA, Canada and Mexico. A chance here for 11th June Akosi 19th July 2026. Accra 100.5 FM at the live coverage Ebe Ghana Fonina. Empire Niger, Ghana, England, Croatia, Panama, Argentina, Germany, France, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Brazil, Egypt, Algeria, any Amai Ahudua Aka, 48 countries, and I want to echo Prinkuabako Eho. Meet your team of hard-working commentators: Kofi Mensah Okran, Parkwesi PK, Eric Kwaku Patel, and your panel members. Yet the educative and informative commentary April. Accra FM World Cup commentary Ojawom. Accra FM World Cup commentary Ebayede. Accra FM World Cup commentary Wabatele Wayamami.
Efie biasani a MTN ba Ghana eho na bibia sesaye afi say ye di efie biasanti ye cha dia big time ye di MTN at 30 promo na beja Toyota Land Cruiser Prados makuma konkron ena sika bebro 10 million Ghana cedis ni die keka ho pi ena ye di chiche connect with data brabo MTN so ye video calls browse internet fire business when you now for no abusua ninkita ho connect to MTN fiber wo fie masika sam no koso wo momoso na ko wanim ni sansa na mombia ubetu no huhia Ghana Muma yemfa MTN at 30 promo inni MTN via dia Sanfresh adano for MTN services ahodo dijuma nya points bi ne dia chede akese wo benchechemu a for star 530 hash ana combine MTN app no so kai san hihye wo ho.
Hey, say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who credit me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eya world best. Obian transe Emma Dompem ya de. Ka say anase me boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asa nyarwan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewana num. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so le gina na so ebiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir. Ashushe di pediani mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewa nungwa dogon Estate Junction last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe.
You will laugh, you will cry, you will fall in love.
Introducing Novelas Plus, the new destination for romance and telenovelas on DSTV and GoTV. Get swept away by shows such as Saints and Roses, Forbidden Love, Be My Sunshine, and more captivating stories. Tune in to Novelas Plus on DSTV channel 133 and GoTV channel 134. Novelas Plus. Feel the beat of love.
Ebusia, Debianco, and a Debianso, any dia eba. What was I say? Udane won ya say to wasasano, amani pafo. Ukwa sasana sono, na langas, edi contimba any etuo, edi wechi, ana wodie, wuni bear maybe abobra, abre, aye japadie. Esin ye, wakawesi abontin, Emma woni enkwalane ebre, uye bear ma enunyam fuo. Ah, woni obe biawo, ushen kwalane pa, etua wo school fees, ehye wo mo. Nenso oba ne se wodi wani kosua ebehu nkwala ne die onpini na nka wo ye wodi hie biba wa wofuo ewu eja wejapade nanso ebusua paniki ko aje japade no atena so ama wo bre ana wonti na CTV yede masamuni edumedie aba 85 production numbers
0276 338675
na freye na yen show ye chikwan e wala boni ase na bra fa wasam no ebra ye ne ya lawyers ene ye kukudamfo e betena asem ne so na ye pensem pensemu na ya pe anopo masebre e dia mawo tumedie die mi a me de ho chia me no me dia any her excellency her royal majesty her ladyship the only lady in the media space Lady B
masam ne adwumadie yi ye de brew ejuoda Ebnada, any wukwada bia, area no mienu pepepe, was CTV, Ghana's #1 so.
Good energy powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
Trouble in my soul, war with my mind, keeping it together like the grown man I am. I rise and fall, I fall and rise, flying with no feather, impossible, but me tell you what to wear. This my life, I didn't choose, I just put my all behind. Take me wherever you want to. My invisible black wings flying intercontinental. Victory, victory, that's my story.